All right, we live now. Welcome to welcome to Ed Fluential Sports, where passion meets precision. As I'm your host Ed, diving deep into the plays, players, and stories shaping the game. The family back here with me. Got another great debate plan. How y'all doing today?
We good. Chilling, man.
All good, man.
Good to be here as a judge, man. Glad.
You frauds is good, Ricky. You right.
Yeah. Sure.
Let me get my notes, man.
Word.
Hey, yo, Ed, could you send me the instructions and shit?
Yeah. Um,
It's good chat. Yeah. Man. Excuse me. We can't get started. Everybody not here yet, G.
yeah, we
Yeet.
still waiting on two more people. We
We're gonna
still
get
waiting on
started
Sam
soon.
and OG.
Devontae, what's good with it?
What's good?
Yeah.
Eric in the building.
What
My nigga Stu in the building.
Yeah, AEW was pretty good last night. I'm trying to see
Mm-hmm.
what did I like. For the most part, I liked it. It was not gonna lie. I wish Megan Bain and Penelope Ford would have got those tag titles, but if she gonna get a
Yeah.
PBS title, I'm not mad at that. If she gonna get the PBS title, I'm rocking. So
Yeah.
They might run it back though. They might save it for the pay-per-view.
what for the tag titles?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna
Oh,
lie.
because
It
they
felt
lost.
like a pay per view last night. I'm not gonna lie. That shit felt like pay per view type of level. Like that shit was good.
Yeah, because they first actual pay per view not till March, so they gotta have some TV specials.
Yeah. Cause I just my favorite part is like I think. Oh, you
Yo,
yo,
Ricky,
what's good, man?
brother
How you
Sam in the
been?
where the hell your ass been, man?
Everywhere but here, sadly.
Man, miss you, dude.
I miss you too, man. Got collab soon. Got collab soon.
Yeah, absolutely. You know where to find us.
man.
I got you.
Couch, what up, baby? What's going on?
We gotta unite. We gotta fight the power, bro.
Oh, this one's easy. We're about to do quick work. This one's easy. Yeah, what
Mm-hmm.
up, baby? What's going
I
on?
mean, I'm undefeated. I'm just saying, y'all not. I'm undefeated with this.
Yeah,
So
but they've been messing with my record books. They I called them out on that two times ago, bro. They've been messing with my record books. I'm not
hey,
supposed
That's not,
man,
that's
listen.
not true.
I am not supposed to have one draw up there. It's supposed to be a 3-0 right now.
Nah,
Hey,
that's
man. All I'm
Has to be.
saying,
All you gotta
I'm
do is ask.
undefeated. Listen. Mine was so clean that they don't mess up my record, man.
Look,
Perfect.
ain't nobody record messed up.
The great Carly conversation. We did quick work of that.
No, it wasn't. It was a tie. That shit
What?
ended in a tie. Yes, it
Yeah,
did.
Ed,
We gotta get
Ed,
rid of that
I'm
time.
just saying that shit
Ed,
ended in a tie. The tie
Ed,
was never broken.
Ed. It's just us up here. You don't have to. You don't have to be politically correct.
The shit ended in a
It's
tie.
not,
That's how it
you
ended.
can say you can say we won. It's okay. It's just
Y'all
us up
didn't win. No.
I say you make them run your shit back to get your record expunged.
Word.
I wouldn't mind that too. I wouldn't mind that because I had more shit. I had more shit to say. I was honestly taking it easy on them. Come on now, Jay Uso. That's not even a
Run that
competition.
shit back. Winner gets their record changed. That'll be hard.
Shit.
Yeah,
What would it be the same topic though? You think that'll be fair?
they could switch it, or we could keep the same topic. I don't care.
Mm.
I don't care.
It is
Where's
what
our
it
So,
is.
judge?
That
Where's our
shit was a
judges
tie.
at? Where's the judges at?
Me and Ed.
Where's our judges? Who's our judges today?
Rage.
And red.
Yeah, me and Ed.
This Braun Breaker first time fucking up, man. Don't put Braun Breaker in Goldberg category, bro. Stop the bull. Don't do that to him, bro.
Why
What
would
happened now?
Wait, no, he's not in Goldberg category at all.
Yeah,
Well, they talking about
Goldberg-
who get himself a concussion more, Goldberg or Braun Breaker. Don't do Braun Breaker like that, bro.
Yeah, but Goldberg was making hella bank while he was getting his concussions. His concussions was worth it.
But also, can I just say, Goldberg purposely hit his head in the door before every match. That motherfucker wanted a concussion. Like,
Fact.
like that motherfucker said, bang. Like, come on now, Braun Breaker.
Hey, Ricky, turn your what you call it, Ricky? It might
my
be
elbow?
either two plug
At
thing or loosen
But
it
at
up.
least Goldberg was
Okay.
like the highest paid man while he was getting his concussions. That was worth it.
Was he? I thought that was Sting. Wait, in WCW, right?
Was Sting making more than him in the late 90s?
Not WCW, I don't think so.
Who?
Not in the
Goldberg?
late 90s. I don't think in the late 90s.
Nah.
Was
I think the only person making more than him was Hogan.
Goldberg? Was
Keisha,
Yo,
How about now? Can you hear like an echo or not?
you're still fucking up.
There's like a radio
see.
scratch on it. Yeah.
Let me see something.
I'm about to say you better off taking them shits off. I ain't gonna hold you.
Now?
Reg, is that you in the dark?
Am I dark? Am my background dark?
Yeah, I know you did that on purpose.
Oh yeah, I thought you had your whole screen like turned off.
I couldn't tell if that was him or if that was someone else. I was like, hold on.
Yeah.
How about now?
Still staticky.
Damn.
Why is it?
Can y'all hear me now?
Hold on. Let me come back.
Say something, Ricky.
Can y'all hear me now?
It's still fucking up. I can hear you, but it sounds like a robot.
Yeah.
Damn. Like bad reception type shit.
Like it's like a radio scratch. It's like every time you talk, there's like a
Yeah, every time you talk.
Let me see if I can figure something out. Let me go on mute real quick.
It's good, chat.
It's the expert.
This nigga coming here like that, man.
There we go.
There you go.
He's good with it.
Here we go, Reg.
Yeah, you good.
Yeah. So Ricky's still getting his stuff figured out.
Yeah, so now that I got a question though. Now that Breaker's hurt, how y'all feel about this WrestleMania?
He ain't that much of a big part to me. Oh, we're not gonna get Braun Breaker versus Seth. Okay.
That was one of their bigger matches though. They were banking on that.
Yeah. Somebody else gotta step up.
This
WrestleMania bill wasn't good. This shit wasn't good even if that didn't happen. Shit ain't.
I agree.
I don't know. The shit ain't hitting. I mean, I'ma still watch it just to keep up with it, but that burning desire and can't miss it type of vibe, I might fuck around and watch that shit on the next day. I ain't gonna hold you.
What do they got for attractions? I don't really see what they have for attractions really.
Just Roman. Rage, this shit muted, Rage.
Just the Roman and Punk, pretty much.
If they could have had an all right
right?
women's match if they wanted to, but they said no. So
How about now? It's still fucked up? Damn.
just take off the headphones, bro. You'll be all right.
Y'all might hear that steam once in a while though.
No, that's cool. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I'd rather that than that. LA Knight and Brock Lesnar, that's a rumor, bro. I don't think that's gonna happen. That's a waste of a match. That don't do shit.
I don't think Brock would do it anyway. I don't think Brock would want to do that anyway.
That's also valid because Brock gets a lot of say so on who he gets to.
He picks everybody. They're not
I wouldn't even say he. You know what's crazy? I wouldn't even say he picks them. I'll just say he's more of like, no, I don't want that person. Give me someone else. And so eventually he's like, okay, I'll do that person.
Yeah,
that's the vibe I get from him more.
Yeah, no, that's facts. What I mean by is they're not gonna force Brock into doing nothing.
Like, 100%.
Yeah, I think
I
we
just,
ever gonna get Randy versus Cody, or you think we never gonna get that? It's just such an easy booking that it's weird that it's taking so fucking long.
I don't see it no more, OG.
It's too late now.
I don't see it
it's
no more.
not,
I
it's not
think
happening.
it's giving me Roman versus Rock, where it's like it should have been happened, and now it's just taking too long. Where it's like, is anybody really interested in that shit that much anymore?
Yeah.
I
Like,
think
that's what it's
I
giving.
don't, I don't
I
know
mean,
who Brock.
I still accept it, but I'm not jumping.
Right, and I think that's where I'm at now. I'm like, to me, I'm like, I'm not really gonna put too much attention on it until I see it actually happen. So,
But
What you say, Ed? What you say?
don't be surprised if that Brock LA Knight match happened because Oba Femi on SmackDown apparently.
I don't think I know what you're saying. I see why you say that, but I still don't think that's official. He gonna beat Kit Wilson ass, but I don't think he's signed yet though. I still don't
yeah,
think
I
Oh,
don't think he. If you look at the segment, he
no,
actually
but
didn't sign
but
the
didn't he have a
contract.
contract?
And
I
let's
thought he
be
signed the
honest.
contract.
Let's be
he
honest.
signed it.
Let's be honest though. WWE don't give a shit about no brand split, really.
That's true,
Sadly.
but Brock coming back. They just had Oba. Oba gonna be on SmackDown again next week. Brock come back on Raw on the 23rd. So it's like if he already gonna be on SmackDown, why he even go back to Raw?
Because he
He
gonna be like,
So
it's gonna be like SmackDown don't got no competition. I need to go to SmackDown ass. I'm going kicking this
his,
toxic
his
masculine.
competition is Kit Wilson. That nigga ass.
for that to
That nigga
work
tag
though,
team.
They ain't gonna go to
for
Raw.
that, I see your point, Coach. But for that to work, he's gonna have to get into a cut like 3 to 4 feuds, in my opinion, with some big names. But can he do that in a span of what, 3 months? Because that's how much we got left until Mania.
Yeah.
I feel like they could have. If you wanted to do the Brock thing, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. But why not have Oba go against a Rusev? Like we're not taking Kit Wilson serious. Like Rusev a bigger dude. Like we can
See, just like this, everybody was saying about LA Knight, like, oh, they burying him because he's gonna come back with event. He's coming back to do what? Get appearances to lose, nigga. He ain't doing shit. So that just him coming back, how they buried him. At first, I was like, they buried him, but maybe they're gonna, like the way they buried him. The only way to save him was to make him be the top fucking guy and be going for the fucking championship.
OG, can I ask this? Do you think if he turns heel, we see a whole 180 on this? Well, LA Knight.
Okay, so now we talking, but now I haven't even, but I haven't even really considered him to go heel because usually when you turn people heel, it's either they're not getting over or they've maximized themselves going face. He's over and he can even get bigger than he is, so that's why I don't see it happen. It could, but I wouldn't be
Yeah.
against it for sure. But I
Because
don't think that's what they're working on.
I just feel like he's taking way too many L's as a babyface, so we might as well hit that switch now.
But let me ask you this: what's the difference?
That's valid.
LA Knight is the antithesis of an anti-hero. LA Knight is the Venom in the fucking Joker. It don't matter what you do. The nigga still gonna get the same reception. He's still gonna say yeah, even as a heel. So it's kind of like all that does is give him different opponents. But even still, he's still gonna get his ass whooped. It's still the same thing. He's still gonna lose, bro. They just don't like him.
Just take a look at the Money in the Bank every year. Homie, this is the hell out the babyface the same way he would have dissed the heels.
I told y'all
So it's like
before, the nigga tried to holler at Stephanie and Triple H, like, oh, no, you know I'm your boss. You think that's gonna fly? I'm gonna show you, nigga. That's what really
something
happened, bro.
must have happened because my thing
There's
is
no sense for this booking from a business standpoint. I don't care how stupid of a person you are. The way it doesn't even make it's hit the way he's being booked like he's being retaliated. Work retaliation. That's what it seems like his booking is.
It does seem like that.
It's beyond like, oh, we don't know what to do with him. No, they know what they're burying and they know they're fucking over his shit, bro. It's not that they don't know what to do. They know what they're doing, which is this.
Low key, they wanted to maximize money. If only John Cena wasn't retiring around that time, you could have pushed Yeet and Yang at the same time and maximize both them niggas and get the money. That's what they should have did. I would have told John Cena, you might gotta wait a second, bro. You know how much money you can make off both of them motherfuckers? Like WrestleMania, stupid, bro.
Yeah, shout out to LA Knight. I had a Slim Jim this morning.
That's the only thing he ever gonna win. Some fucking meat. No pause, nigga. That
I
nigga,
still
LA Knight
remember
ain't
reacting
shit,
to that
bro.
video you said, bro. That shit's still in my mind. I don't even think we did a video yet. This motherfucker about no pause. I had to pause that shit so many times.
Nigga. That's his only claim to fame in WWE. A $1 million championship that didn't start with you and some fucking Slim Jim commercial. That's it, nigga.
He beat
He got
Logan
that
Paul for
US
the
title
US
though.
title.
Fuck that bullshit, bro.
The first
The
the
US
first
champion
was,
just lost to fucking Tama Tonga. Fuck that US title, bro. That shit don't even show up at WrestleMania, nigga.
Yeah,
That shit don't sniff WrestleMania
You
unless
bet.
it's Austin Theory. That's the last time.
that's right. That's right.
Was that really the last time the US was at Mania?
Hell yeah. Austin
Last
Theory
time
or
I-
John Cena.
it was from last year.
Damn, that shit was like
Jacob Fatu and LA Knight.
Oh, Jacob Fox. And look. That's how ass it was. We forgot about that.
Oh wait, hold on. We did,
LA Knight got his ass whooped. Yeah, he did get his ass whooped.
Randy,
Yeah.
Kevin, and Logan triple threat too.
Yeah, right. That was the year before
It's
that.
just, yeah. It's just,
Well,
but
fuck
Hey, real quick,
That shit's still ass.
this is an example, bro. I made a video today. I put that shit out.
This shit fucking up, OG.
Word.
Fucking, I seen this radio talking about Kyle Fletcher, and I forgot that Kyle Fletcher character is so good. I forgot it was even associated with O'Shea, and that's what a good character is. I was just like, oh,
Let me text you real quick, bro.
was a best friend. Like I totally forgot all about that shit. That's how strong this character is working. And that's a good proof of it. I had to literally think about like, oh, that nigga was rolling with him because he separated himself so far away and he smashed his character. So the other niggas rather see that his product will fucking be because I think that the matches. I think we need to just all agree that as far as nowadays the matches are good. That's not the problem with the matches. I think the matches are fucking the storylines and the characters. Because I don't ever watch Raw SmackDown and be like,
Hey, OG.
I caught like half of it.
OG, your shit messing up.
Yeah.
He's like super static. Yeah, I ain't hear shit you said. I ain't gonna lie.
I caught only a little bit of it.
Yeah.
can you hear me now? Because I was dancing on my drove through.
It's
Nah.
static and OD.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Ray, see if your shit work.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your
Yeah,
shit
we
shot
got
straight.
ready. Yep.
Oh, the women's US belt for sure not making it to WrestleMania. That's what I meant to say.
hell
My bad. That motherfucker for sure.
Has it ever made it to Mania since it's been debuted?
That's the
It's only been around a year.
pre-show. That's the pre-show.
Nigga, that shit don't make it to pay-per-views. Fuck
That shit ain't
WrestleMania.
a pre-show.
That's the pre-show.
As a matter of fact, I don't even think the IC title made it to Mania besides when Lyra won the tag titles with Becky just to lose it the next night.
That's the pre-show.
That don't even count.
They're both probably going to be before the actual event. There's no way they make it on.
Yeah.
They
The Friday
just
before
gotta do a
SmackDown for
ladder
sure.
match for them shits, man. Multi-women and ladder matches, man. Just bring that shit back.
I say you might as well unify that shit at this point, bro. That shit not working.
Yeah, it's too many
working.
mid-card. It's too many titles.
But what would it be called though?
What it should have been. What the fuck did I say that shit should have been called?
The
the first
Women's
time?
Galaxy Championship.
some 2K shit.
Nah, the women's Web Championship.
Unify them bitch and make that shit the women's Liberty title or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, the women's Liberty title. Yeah, the
Unify
Liberty
that bitch,
title.
bro.
The Freedom title.
Something.
That could be the Open Challenge title. On God, the Liberty.
I just
title.
if they do that, they definitely need a goddamn new design. Because as much as I like titles with the white strap, I feel like women do definitely need like their own design to like be unique from it. Like I knew they was gonna give the US title a white strap, but imagine that shit with the red strap. Like it would pop out more.
That
That would have
shit
been
raw.
nice. That would have been nice.
Chelsea
That-
Green
that
should do that shit.
That would have been nice.
Word. But they ain't never gonna do it. That's why I kind of like AEW because you look at their North American, national title. That shit red with gold. That shit pops out, bro. And it's like do that shit with a lot of these different titles. Like they all do just simple black strap. It's like shit.
Don't worry, y'all. We making sure everything is set up before we start, so we won't have no interruptions.
Yeah, women's IC title. They made that match at an elimination chamber, so tells me something.
Shenanigans, and they run it back.
Yeah, I think in WrestleMania though.
That's because I think they might do a multi-person match and let Natty win that shit. I ain't gonna hold you.
They doing
Word.
I
wouldn't be surprised because the way, because to me, first of all, I like this Natty character. I think it's like her best version, in my opinion. Because like that whole cat thing, it was just not it. I know the chick likes cats, but I don't like that.
That was just her.
She has some
which is crazy because she is a literal cat lady. But like, damn, that just was not a good character. Like, so I hope that she does. If she does win it, I think it'll be good, especially with this character. Like,
and Jude, I'm glad you finally see the vision. Been told you that.
But you know what though, to a certain extent though, I still think you still gotta push Rhea the way you pushing her, because at the end of the day, nobody can't get over if they don't get over pushed. Niggas who get naturally pushed like that, that's few and far between. And Wade, The Rock, and all them niggas, like that shit not happening no more, bro. You gotta push the nigga to the forefront.
But it's not even because of that. Nah, it's the thing though. She getting over pushed and it's not going anywhere. That's the problem.
It's not even just a Rhea thing. It's Sawara champions competing for the elimination chamber.
That's fact.
What's the purpose of you having?
Yeah, that too.
No reason. Like Julia, Rhea, Io, Jade, none of them should be in qualifying matches. That don't make sense. Y'all are all champions.
I got a video talking about this
next week. We know Carmelo Hayes not winning.
No. Wait till my next video that come out after this stream, bro. There's some like if I'm in the backstage, I'm in the locker room, bro. Somebody got to say something. I'm like, bro, us mid to low card niggas, you're kind of fucking us over. At least put me in the fucking qualifying match if I don't win. Why the fuck is all these champions in the match, bro? Yeah. Come on, bro. You doing me dirty. You're doing me dirty. In 4 years, I'm getting released. Exactly. If I can't do shit now where hella niggas is injured, I'm fucked. That's nothing I can do, bro. Like, come on, bro.
And that shit pisses me off. I ain't gonna lie, I can't stand the whole, even if it's 30 minutes to 30 seconds. If you can go out there, if you're that good, you can get yourself over. How am I supposed to get myself over if, again, you ain't giving me the TV time? Like, you're giving them to people that are already champions or people that are already this shit. Like, sometimes you may catch them do a match and then do a segment like an hour later in the show. They don't need that shit.
Even that Kid Wilson shit, that shit looking more suspect, bro. I hope you niggas don't get comfortable. Y'all better hold on to that song shit, nigga. This ain't Vince McMahon. This ain't Otis winning the Money in the Bank. That nigga's not getting shit. I guarantee you that, bro. He's the anti-R-Truth. He gonna keep getting fucked over it. Them niggas let R-Truth get on his ass. And R-Truth ain't look like a doofus for once in his life. They made R-Truth look smart against this nigga. He's getting fucked, bro. It's over for that nigga, bro. I'm telling you. Y'all niggas better get used to that shit, bro.
But
that's funny.
I
told y'all that song wasn't going nowhere, man.
Word, man. Fuck out of here.
All right. I think everybody's straight now. We're going to get started with the debate. Love versus loyalty. Is it more beneficial in wrestling to be with a romantic partner or be in a faction? So we got team 1. We're going to have Sam and Kai. Y'all going to get us started. Team 2 going to be Ricky and OG. Me and Reg, we the judges and hosts for the debate. So rules for the viewers after the debate, I got to fill out the form. I got to get that pulled up in a second. But no spamming in the chat, and then be civil and respectful to everybody in the chat and up here. For the debaters, don't interrupt each other. You got to have your own time to speak. No personal attacks. And then your closing arguments. Let me and Reg know where y'all think y'all should have won the debate. So Sam and Kyle, let me know when y'all are ready for y'all 4 minutes to start.
Mm-hmm. You ready, Sam?
All good, man. You good?
We ready.
All right. In 3, 2, 1, and go.
I'll start us off a little light. I got a lot of points that I want to get across, but we'll save that for the main point. At the end of the day, throughout the history of time with wrestling, and we talking about couples, in wrestling versus factions, couples have been more successful in obtaining championships, whether it be the woman as a valet, as a manager, whatever the case may be, helping the guy win the title, or vice versa, which might be few and far between, but there are examples. Um, whereas as a faction, there's been more betrayals in factions and tag teams rather than the couples. If the couples fizzle out, they fizzled out, and it don't all the time cost a championship or opportunity, or even breaking kayfabe. Factions fizzling out might not cost someone the opportunity to get over. Whereas if a couple fizzle out, you can make the couple fizzle out in a way that the person that you want to invest in and to get over won't get screwed just because they're disbanded. Because either you can move on to the couple, or you can make the other person hate it to the point where you feel sympathy. So I do believe that it's more beneficial to be in a relationship in a couple, booking wise, TV wise, merch wise, etc. In wrestling. You got it, Sam.
Yeah, I definitely love how Coach just gave you guys the appetizer. We gave you guys a little sample on the tray real quick, but I'm gonna really attack what a wrestling faction can do, right? Because unless you're the leader of the faction or the young chosen guy of the faction, you don't want to be in that faction. It's just plain as day. You're gonna either be somebody forced to be in a tag team, or you're gonna be, you know, kind of just the guy who comes in and just helps them jump on people or just beat people down, and that's pretty much it for you. So you could easily get caught being irrelevant in a faction. When you're with an actual lady who might be, hot, or she might have some type of good look to her, like a China or unique look to her, you're going to be relevant. You're going to get airtime. You're going to get, looks on you. It's easier for the camera and the story to write you in better than if you're just, in some type of faction and you're not the leader, or you're just caught up not being chosen one. That's pretty much all, it could do for you at best. How much time we got, Ed?
A minute left.
Couch, you
Still
want to
want
keep
to
going?
hear.
Keep going.
Nah, man. I think the main argument is where most of the points is going to start flying. But just to reiterate, like you said, we in a faction is multiple people you got to compete with. When you in a couple, you're working with each other to get over.
Good point.
And that's everything y'all got. All right. All right, that's a good opener. I like that. All right, team two, Ricky and OG. Y'all gonna have 4 minutes for y'all opening arguments. Let me know when y'all ready, and I do the countdown.
Go ahead, Ricky. I got you, bro.
All
All
right,
right.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right. So I'm gonna say more to later for the main points and the counterpoints and stuff like that, because I do got a lot to say with this one. But I'll just say, in my opinion, factions are more beneficial. You look at the longevity of some of the big names that I won't name right now. I'm gonna save it to my main points, but some big names, even some of the faces of the company, all had some of the best runs with factions, and some of them did have a valet or were in an on-screen relationship with not one but multiple women at some point of their careers. And yeah, a lot of them ended up becoming some of the biggest stars, if not the biggest star in like all of wrestling. So yeah, I just think longevity wise, accomplishment wise, there's pros and cons to being in a faction, but I believe there's way more pros than cons. And to be in a faction, there's more cons than pros in being in a relationship or having a valet. So yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Okay, OG. Any piggybacks?
I'm about to say pause the time. He'll be back. His shit probably timed out for a second.
Yeah.
Hit him up real quick.
Yo. So
They
boom. Yeah, hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I want to just off of that. Like it ain't really no factions are better. The love shit ain't really nothing because what sense is it being a couple if the people ain't over? Nobody's gonna give a shit. To see the thing about it is that couple shit was better back in the day because it was less eye candy. So a nigga wanted to see the eye candy and shit like Sable and shit like that. Cause I mean, think about it. It was only like two, three of them you wanted. Now, so it's like the whole people tuning in to see the girl ain't really nothing because it's hella girls now, bro. So that shit doesn't really mean anything if you ain't getting over.
Okay. Okay. Any other points, Ricky? OG? Any other
Yeah, y'all still.
opening points?
No, I made my opening arguments thing. I'm ready for the main points.
Okay.
Okay. That's all right. Team one, y'all gonna have 7 minutes for y'all opening arguments. So let me know y'all ready for the countdown. I go. Sam, you starting?
Yeah, couch.
At three,
Yes, I don't, I
two,
don't,
one.
I don't like how OG just did that. That was kind of harsh. That wasn't right. You know, because if you go through like the annals of WWE history, most of the time, actually, when you put people in a couple, they actually get some type of attraction. I mean, it's different if you're dealing with somebody who's already in the mid card or already failing, then he's just gonna fail anyway. But if you can get somebody the caliber of, let's say, an example of an Edge, right? You put Edge with the eye candy leader, it worked. It was on fire. It was almost like the best thing going. But then let's look at him when he didn't have the eye candy, when he had a Vicky Guerrero. Ugh. Look what happened. Look what happened then. The man was still on fire. He still used it in several ways of getting himself over. Just like Triple H, he had the eye candy of Stephanie McMahon, but he was still over with China. When China was low blowing everybody and pretty much everybody was in awe of it. So you can use that. You can use it if your girl's ugly. You will find ways to get that over, and if your girl is fine as hell, you can find ways to get that over. Go ahead, Couch.
Got you. To bring back to what I was saying in the opening statements. Couples help win titles. Dom helped Liv win the title. Rhea helped Dom win the title. Triple H and China, Lana and Rusev, Edge and Lita. Lita helped the Hardys win the titles. And like Sam said, Vicky Guerrero wasn't eye candy. Vicky Guerrero helped Edge get propelled to even more of a heel than we thought he even was with Lita. You know what I'm saying? So, factions always end up breaking up and betraying each other, whether it's a tag team or a faction. Evolution, HBK, Marty Jannetty, and who got screwed on that? Marty Jannetty did. Miz and Morrison. The Miz went on to become something way more popular than what he is. But the Miz and Maurice as a couple, them not being on screen together, them get together, helped Maurice elevate, and Miz still did his thing. Even the Hardys betrayed each other, so that's that. And it's easier to transition, from couple to couple instead of faction to faction. Wade Barrett went from the Nexus to Core. Edge went from leader to Vicky Guerrero and won titles in both situations. Wade Barrett did get nothing from leaving the Nexus, and things like that. So, and couples also have more plot armor than being in a faction. You in a faction, you gotta run the ones with the other faction. You in a couple, and especially in today's day and age, you in a couple, you got a girl with you. Your opponent can't hit the girl. The girl could beat up on the opponent and do him dirty. You win the belt. Vice versa. You a girl, you got your mans. when Izzy Dane was going against Tatum Paxley, is nothing Tatum Paxley could do. She ain't about to do nothing to Sean Spears and the other nigga with the mohawk. So the plot armor is even better when you in a couple. And then lastly, getting over, breaking kayfabe. Couples get more over on social media. Couples get more over on social media, whether they're real or fake. Look what Dom and Liv doing. They selling merch going crazy. Ain't nobody buying no damn Vision merch. They gonna buy hot girls think that Dom is hot or whatever the shirt say. So it's way more beneficial. And even for the individuals who ain't all that. When Jamie Noble was with old girl, people cared about Jamie Noble. When Hurricane got Molly Holly, they went even crazier. Eddie Guerrero trying to help propel Eddie Guerrero to the next level. So it's way more beneficial to be in a couple, even if the girl not hot. Jillian Hall was a hot act with JBL in them. So yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Cool.
No. How much time we got left?
I paused it. Y'all got 2:48.
Oh, let me come back.
Just disappeared. I said, okay.
Yeah, that was great. Great counter argument.
Wait, I just realized the All-Star game on. Yeah, I'll watch it later.
Oh, they in California, right? Well, damn, that shit at 3:00.
Yeah.
The Olympics, facts.
Damn.
Yeah, I just watch it later. It is what it is. All right, Sam.
You ain't missing shit. Don't worry.
Yeah, my bad.
You good? We got 2 minutes and some change left. You can keep going if you want.
All right, cool. So, yeah, so pretty much, in all, you most of the time we see factions, we see more selfishness going on because it's pretty much hard for the expansion to give every single person attention. Like, look what's going on with the Vision, pretty much. We don't even know what real direction is the Vision going to take. Should Braun Breaker be the guy? Should Logan Paul be the guy? You know, what's Big Bronson Reed going to do? You know, Big Bronson Reed is somebody who could go on to win multiple championships, and he's pretty much not gonna.
And also, we talking about couples, but we just talking about romance. Period. At the end of the day, if Trish doesn't do backstage stuff with Vince McMahon, all them segments, Toya Wilson with Vince McMahon, all them women with Vince McMahon, they don't get whether it's good romance or bad romance. Even Vince with his real wife on TV helped to propel a story. So I'll close with that. Who left? Sam or OG?
Sam.
All right. Yeah. What in there though when you come back?
There you go.
All right, y'all good ending there?
Yeah, I'm good. I don't know if you missed it, Sam, but we good. I added some more.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, team 2, y'all got 6 minutes to rebuttal the points that they just made. So any counter arguments y'all got against them, y'all got 6 minutes. All right. 3,
OG.
2.
OG. All right, I'm gonna go until we hear from him. So y'all made some valid points, and I'm gonna focus more on what Couch said about factions and stuff. I kind of agree, but yeah, factions break up. The only issue with y'all points is you brought up more of a tag team than a faction. Like, for example, the Hardy Boys. Yeah, if you would say Team Extreme is one thing, but you specifically said the Hardy Boys, that's two-man thing, that's a tag team, as well as the other examples you brought in. Again, I do agree there's some, you made some valid push with the breakup, but it's been more of a tag teams that break up more than a faction. And it's more, I guess, size in a way where it's like a tag team breaking up is when a faction breaks up, it takes more. right now we're witnessing that with the factions. And as far as some women, men win championships and stuff like that, but Lana's the reason why Rusev lost to John Cena at Mania because she was in the ring rope, never been there. Miss Elizabeth's the reason why low key Macho Man got over his head when he was champion. He lost to for the world title. You know, there's been a lot of ways where having a ballet or having a on-screen relationship really this didn't help the wrestler. And another big example, about to win the Money in the Bank for the second time, but his then girlfriend AJ Lee screwed him over. So yeah, that's what I gotta say with my kind of argument.
He coming back.
Did OG?
Okay. He coming back.
Yeah, he coming back.
All right, I'll keep going.
Yo, why haven't y'all screaming?
Q not see us?
All right, bet. Do you want me to wear or do I keep going?
OG.
Yeah, go ahead. I didn't hear what you said, bro.
Your shit a little staticky, OG. About to say, use the phone, bro. The phone is the most reliable right now.
Facts.
Ricky, you can keep going. Y'all still got 4 minutes.
All right. And yeah, overall, just relationships. When they break up, it's some of the worst. Like I said, Rusev lost his U.S. title after he had an amazing run with it. Cena lost the match to win Money in the Bank. Because again, AJ was at the time not Dolph's. She became Dolph's after that. So yeah. Where else can I go with this? Stephanie McMahon, low. Everybody talks about Triple H, but remember, it also kind of hinder his accomplishment of does he really deserve it on screen and off screen, kayfabe and non-kayfabe wise. So you got to add that aspect in it too. Yeah, overall, you got Sonny who he developed a lot because although you make the argument that women help the men because they can also hinder the career like they did to that guy, which I can't remember his name, which is crazy. Andrade, he
Chris
won
Candido.
a couple world U.S. titles. Oh, he back?
Yeah, I hear you. The shit's outdated. It don't work. It don't work unless the people is over.
All right, I can hear you now. Go ahead, OG.
Yeah, it don't work. The people got to be over. Look what they try to do. Seth is hella over, and Becky Lynch is hella over. It didn't do shit for them. Shit was boring, bro. Shit sucks.
Okay. Anything else, Ricky?
Y'all got anything else?
The only reason why the Triple H shit worked because everybody knew it was real.
OG, the man.
That's everything y'all got.
That's too. With Becky, she's the reason why the Universal title for. Yeah. Yeah, we good.
Yeah.
All right. All right, that's good. We'll take a quick intermission. We'll pause for a few minutes. But yeah, that's Red. What you thinking so far?
I'm thinking both of y'all making good points, man. Come to think about it, factions again, they can definitely help, like Ricky just said, can help more than couples. But again, they have cost their counterparts either titles, or once they broke up, they pretty much were cooked. Or I like that he brought up Sonny's case too. Like, even if your partner known for getting around and the boys don't respect you, you're not even gonna get over. So it's a slippery slope. And then with with 4 pro with couples, power couples in wrestling, it has worked, and it has worked off. It has worked recently, not in modern times, but not recently. I would say. Well, it worked with the Miz and John Cena. I don't know if that's your point. I ain't trying to spoil nothing, but it works with Rusev and Lana. It worked with Edge and Lita. It works with Macho Man and Miss Elizabeth for the title. So
Daniel Bryan and AJ Lee.
yeah, it works with them as well a little bit but that's my opinion. But it's worked on the highest level, main event world title at WrestleMania. So I'm liking what I'm hearing so far.
Yeah, it's a good debate so far. I think Sam asked earlier what I know that's not even this conversation we have been had, but what direction this division truly going in. That's definitely a conversation that's worth having. Cause I don't know. Like Brunson Reed could definitely be. I feel like he could be more. Like you have him pin Roman Reigns, and you don't even capitalize off of that.
Yeah,
Like in theory, you look good at the time, and then you didn't do anything with him. And on the other side, it's like the couple side. That's a good point too. Like the Miz and Maurice thing, like that. Like one of his IC title run a few years ago. What was that? Like 2016, 2017. It's one of my favorite Miz runs. He was doing his thing with Maurice. Then y'all the loyalty side, y'all have some good counters too. Like the Hardy Boys, that's not a faction, they're a tag team. So that was a good catch right there.
yeah,
It's been,
yeah.
good,
That was. Yeah.
it's been a good debate so far. So we're gonna get back to it. It goes. It's team two now. It's y'all main points. So y'all gonna have 7 minutes to make y'all main points about why it's better to be in a faction. So let me know y'all ready to get started.
You start off, OG?
Okay.
You?
Yeah, bro. It's like this shit. The shit used to work a long time ago, bro.
Yeah.
Like Doink the Clown used to work too. So that shit don't really matter what worked in the '80s and '90s. Outside of Dominic and Rhea, which was pretty much a photocopy of Eddie Guerrero in China, what has worked?
That's a good point. Would you mind elaborating a bit further?
I mean, shit, it's kind of like Point Dry. I don't have to. I'm wasting words at this point. Like y'all can, if y'all know the characters, y'all know the visuals. So it's up
Yeah.
to y'all to figure out who knew is it working. What we gonna say? Alexa Bliss and Fiend? Like what the? No, this shit don't work. Like the shit. If the shit do work, it's just because it's two super over people that we want to see all the time. But it's not a situation where it's the formula for success. Hell no. Maxine Dupree, who the fuck did she fuck with? We don't even remember. Like, no, that shit don't work, bro.
All right, all right. Ricky, you want to follow up with that?
At this earlier and I ended up becoming world. Yeah.
Yeah,
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Bye. Like I was saying earlier in the beginning argument, a lot of superstars ended up becoming bigger and even more with factions. One example, he is the youngest world champion in the WWE history. That would have never happened if he wasn't part of Evolution. When he was with Stacy Keibler, he ain't really did shit with her, and and they had to scrap that because that shit wasn't working. Evolution worked so good, and that man became the champion, and he still owns that right day. Dave Batista, homie was in a faction with Triple H, a young Randy Orton, and Ric Flair. He got to say he was tag team with Ric Flair, and then he went on to win 6 world titles. He was so good from being in Evolution. That's how good he was. Then you look at Damian Priest, who was struggling to get over on Judgment Day. That man won the world title and became the second man to cash in Money in the Bank at WrestleMania. Like, and he's in the list. Seth Rollins, who's another guy who he may not be my cup, one of the top 5, top 10 of WWE's ratings, was part of the Shield. The Shield is probably the most dominant faction in the history of WWE. People still talk about it to this day. They argued that they could be better than NWO. Roman's at the top of the mountain. Again, he's not my favorite, but he's so many people's favorite. He will not be where he's at, as well as John Moxley. He is the face of AEW, won the AEW world title more times than any wrestler. That would never happen without that Shield era. You look at Hogan. Hogan is the best run WO. That man, when he became Hollywood, it was a different version of him, and people liked it because at that point, that eat your body working no more. It brought a different light, and it gave his career more importance and longevity, and he got to have a longer career. So you look at the facts of that, and just overall, just look at what all these factions done. I mean, you see factions get into the Hall of Fame almost every year. You don't see in a valet or a couple get inducted, not at least at the same time. Cool. Like, I think she had I think she was with Diggler or something like that, but her and Layla, when there was really a faction with that one guy, I forget his name, they had the not the title, and they were co-owners of that shit. So that's even a good example. Just them, just having a third guy. You had Layla and Michelle McCool being co-champions to the most prestigious title in women's wrestling, the women's champion. So there's just I can keep going on and on about it, but like I said, Mercedes Monet, when Team Bad probably cup of tea, but it was a faction. She was a part of it. She was still an NXT AMRO and gave us an amazing Iron Woman match with Bayley. She was part of Team Bad at that point, and she went on to win a lot of world titles, have a lot of matches with Charlotte and stuff like that. Has been part of so many factions that is actually 16 world titles, 4 Horsemen, Evolution. Like, he's done it all. So again, I can keep going on and on. Bret Hart, probably the greatest of all time. The Hart dynasty and all that shit. Come on, man. It's just it writes itself. It really.
Hey Ricky, a major point is this: we talking about professional wrestling, right? Not reality TV. So a gang is always going to be cooler than a couple, bro. That's it. We done. We done. That's it. Eat that.
Yep. I'll say this too. To this day, people are wearing NWO shirts. Ain't no couple shirts. They're not wearing a Stephanie McMahon Triple H shirt.
What couple merch has there been? Y'all tell me. What couple merch has there been? Since it's such a successful thing, what couple merch is it, bro? And let's not go back to the 90s. Why we got to go back to 20 years to figure it out? Let's preface that before y'all say some bullshit.
Sure, Judgment Day. And I want to add this last thing. It was Judgment Day. The reason why to get it over, it wasn't just her relationship with Dom. That was just a piece of it. It was really more her dynamic with Damien, who was part of the faction, and her dynamic with others. That's the reason why she got to be the big star she is. So we got to add that there too. That's my final point.
Okay, that was some good main points. All right, Kai, Sam, y'all got 6 minutes to rebuttal.
Man, this dude, Ricky, you don't even realize you just effed yourself, bro. You gave me the old politician shook and jive, and you just messed yourself up. I don't know why you brought up the NWO, because as over as they were the most selfish dudes in wrestling. Only 2 people really got over out of that crew. And the rest of the people were just a bunch of lackeys just going around just looking cool, dressing cool. But what did they really do? Who do they really remember? You know what I mean? Where's Buff Bagwell right now? Where's he at? What does Six Pac do up in that crew? He was doing more. He was doing more when he was up in DX. See, this is the thing about factions. Unless you're the leader, or unless you're the chosen guy, you're not gonna really reap the benefits. you messed up. You want to be in a couple because guess what? If things don't work, you know you can blame you because it's just you and somebody else. It's not a crew that's hindering you and putting you down to do these things. That's the big thing. And I'm gonna give this to you right after, Coach. But let's think about this, right? You brought up the Shield. The Shield is probably the last time that we seen an actual crew of every single member getting a big time push and getting a big time benefit. What happened after that? Judgment Day is poop. Everything else is really poop. You know what I mean? Like, what's the last crew where we could see everybody reach high benefits and they go on to do high things? Go on, Coach.
But so they brought up about how in today's society they don't really, it's not really a successful couple, but we're debating romance versus loyalty throughout the history of wrestling, and at the same token, it is easier to replicate couples rather than factions. Division doesn't equal evolution, but even on the lowest level, Ariana Grace and Stax Lorenzo are receiving the highest success on the lowest level as a couple. She just won the TNA Women's Championship. Factions are used to build one, maybe two people, but not 3 to 4. Case in point, Straight Edge Society. Who was that made for? That was made to get CM Punk over, not Luke Gallows and the shorty that shaved her head. I mean, factions are often used to give already made stars something to do until they get a new push, or they holding them there until they got something for them. Case in point, what did LWO do? But instead, just give Rey Mysterio something to do until they was ready to give him something else, and that was just used to have somebody go against Dom and Santos. And in the Hall of Fame case, couples don't get inducted together because them being in a couple is what propelled them to have singles success individually. It's not about them getting inducted as a couple or selling merch as a couple. Them being a couple is the reason why they can both go their separate ways and be somewhat successful. You can say what you want about Lana, but at least she got to do something as a singles person. There are people in factions who literally fell off the face of the earth after the faction was gone. Then on the other hand, you talk about reality TV. This is not reality TV, this is wrestling. Well, couples being together actually helped to get them on reality TV, which in then turn helped get them even more over. People fuck with Jimmy and Naomi because they was on Total Divas. Love in WWE, Montez Ford is the reason why he didn't get over, but that shit was supposed to be used to propel him to the next level. And couples merch is not the point, like I said before. Selling merch as a group, that's the NWO. We splitting that shit 5 ways. If you're a couple, both of y'all got your own shirts, so y'all both get to reap the different benefits of being in the relationship. You don't sell, and they do have couple shirts. Dom and Liv is on a shirt, and that shit is selling. But
Hell yeah.
Individually, them being a couple, they get even more of the benefits because of their pairing. So they don't gotta get inducted and sell together, but because they work together. Melina, the reason why Melina got over is because she was with fucking Johnny Nitro. If she wasn't with Johnny Nitro, then she don't become the women's champion. Even Maria and Mike, whatever. And that's another thing. It's not just about the man benefiting from the women. When you brought up the Sunny thing, why can't the women benefit from being in a relationship as well? The women are also trying to get over as well once they start their singles career. So we just talking about how the niggas get over. Nah, it ain't about that. It's about both of them getting over. I'm taking both of them getting over rather than 5.
And Couch, what is the concept of pro wrestling? Is to get other people over. That's the whole point. Like, let's not break the tradition of what pro wrestling is supposed to be. It's supposed to be getting other people over. And let's keep it real. Most of these factions y'all bringing up were the most selfish things that ever happened in wrestling. Let's just keep it real, because only one person got a great run out of it. The rest of the people had to go figure it out. There's only a couple of cases where, Evolution, which is an anomaly, where you got Randy Orton and Batista. But how many times did all 4 members or all 3 members actually go on and really make some great money, some great careers, win several titles, do several things? That's a rarity. You know what I mean? We can go on and give you at least 10, 15, 20 couples where they both actually did something.
All right, that's time. That's time. But y'all did a great job. Y'all used all 6 minutes. So
Facts. Yeah.
So all right, team 2, y'all got 4 minutes for y'all closing arguments. To close it out, let us know. Y'all gotta convince us. Y'all gotta convince me and Red for y'all think y'all should win this debate.
All right. So I'm gonna say that the debate is called Love or Loyalty. Last I checked, love in WWE never works out at the end. AJ Lee broke a man's heart and screwed him over. She played both. She played Daniel Bryan and Punk at the same time. She did it with like multiple times. Stephanie with Triple H a couple times too, costing him some matches, some big matches. To which he bounced back, but keep in mind when he was bouncing back, he was also part of other factions from DX, Evolution to the Authority. So yeah. As far as I'm concerned, I'll say factions, man. Like I said, I think they better due to the fact that although they do betray, I'll admit that they more loyal than a couple, because the reality is you'll see a faction come together and try to dominate again after a breakup. The Shield's done it. They done it plenty of times, and more times than they should, but they did it. LWO broke up the day they got back together, and then they got rebranded with Ray, brought it back together, and they like to dominate again. I see no couple really come back together besides Stephanie and Triple H and Miss Elizabeth and Macho Man. It hasn't been really couples. I guarantee you, I can know they came back together and dominated since coming back together. So that's what I got that.
OG, any final statements? Oh no, let's wait on
OG. Go ahead. I missed it. I was in the store.
No, any final statements on why couples don't work and why factions are better?
Oh yeah. Yeah, bro. Like, just like you said about what Bianca Belair is one of the greatest of all time, female, and what is Montez? What's Montez doing from that? What is he getting from it? He can't even get on TV. Like, what are we talking about? He can't even get on TV. That shit don't mean nothing, bro. Fucking, if it meant something, then why are there real couples on the same show like Trick and Lash that's not even being booked together if it was a benefit? Because it's not. The only benefit is that sometimes the fans want to see it because they know two people fucking. That's it. Doesn't help anything about the wrestling shit. Why? Trick is super over. Lash is super over. They don't even acknowledge their relationship on TV, bro. Think about that. They don't even acknowledge it, bro. If you're not an Instagram person, you don't even know that shit, bro. So what we talking about? Y'all keep thinking about Macho Man Randy Savage. That was his real broad, and that was the '80s, bro. It's just not now.
Mm-hmm. Obviously, he has a point.
Elizabeth was fine as hell, bro. She was fine as hell, and she was the only one on that level. Now it's 10 baddies you can find on any roster. You can probably name 20 girls on the roster you want to smash. Go back to the '90s. I dare you to name 20 girls. There ain't no such thing as 20 girls. You got like 2 or 3. What was the bullseye one with the tat? You wanted to smash her? No, you don't want to do that. Who else you wanted? You wanted Jacqueline? Maybe. If you were into that, that's a fetish, fool. What? No, nothing. Even Sable. I didn't even like her. It was just kind of cool because she was showing her titties and shit, and I was a teenager. But outside of that, no, bro.
That's too funny. Hey, nah, there it is, y'all. Hey, there it is. It sounds like we wrapped up. Wait, did team one get anything?
I got 20 for you, dog. I'll send it to you. I got 20.
Word up. What's good, Kels?
Well, don't do that now. Y'all got to close the argument. Y'all got 4 minutes to close.
I got it, Sam.
WCW and WWE, I got me a list. Woo!
All right.
You know you're ready, Ed.
You want the countdown?
I'm good. No, I'm good.
What about Zack Ryder and his girl? What the fuck are they doing? They married, nigga. They ain't doing shit.
Damn,
They married.
Hey,
I ain't doing nothing, bro. They don't even acknowledge it. They're a whole couple and everything, bro. One of them's over, and one of them was over to the point where they brought him back, but yet their couple shit ain't doing nothing.
Yeah. I'm ready. So in closing, our closing statement, that we believe that, you know, love is better than loyalty in WWE. Being in a couple is better than being in a faction in WWE for the reasons that I stated before. Couples have helped each other win more championships. They have helped propel each other to the next level so that when they go off as singles, they can actually do something on their own. And them being in the couple is how the fans began to relate to them and began to like them. Because at the end of the day, you could look at it, even a guy like a Carlito on the lowest level did stuff with Trish and Tori Wilson that helped people get over on Carlito's side as a babyface because he was predominantly a heel for his entire career. Edge and Lita took a real life situation and propelled Edge to become the WWE champion. Yes, he won the Money in the Bank prior to, but it would be no guarantee that he was going to become champion unless he got super over. Also, he had the most watched segment on Raw at that time with Lita, which definitely propelled both of them. And I talked about how the people didn't end as a couple. Edge and Lita did end as a couple in WWE. Never had a betrayal, never split up. So that's one example. And like I said, factions are used to help propel that one person to the next level to get super over. The next person over might get the IC title, and then the last two might get a tag team championship. But at the end of the day, multiple couples who've been together on screen have both won world championships. Miz and Maurice, like I said, Edge and Lita, of course. You know what I'm saying? Hell, I mean, John Cena and Nikki Bella and Miz and Maurice were at WrestleMania. It's very rare that we get factions versus factions at WrestleMania, but we got couples. We got a whole pay-per-view, a whole show, mixed tag challenge, and it was, even if it wasn't couples, some was present. So, you know what I'm saying? That's what I got. What you got, Sam?
And to piggyback off what you're saying, I mean, let's be real. They making money off these TV shows where they take the real couple, put them on there, try to act like there's drama or there's stuff going on the E network and whatever is going on. Hey, they're making their money off of it. So one thing that we can all speak is green. That's one thing that we can all speak, and we can all get along with that. So when you grab these couples and you put them in situations where they could be on air as heels, most of the time it does work because they can find a way to, you know, be obnoxious, to be braggadocious, to be arrogant. It's an easy way when you got a bad chick next to you, and you could use that as like you're the man, you know. But with these factions in recent times, again, it's become a very, very selfish concept because look at the bloodline. Only one man reaped all the benefits. He was the only emperor. Nobody else really got a real shine on like that. They got moments, they got hot segments, but they didn't really get, you know, real runs or real things to carry on with. You got to go all the way back to the Shield to see a successful story like that. And that's about 10 years ago now. So that really doesn't work. Judgment Day was cool. A lot of things after that LWO poop, you know, it's stupid TV time taking up space. It's easier to book the love story and get money off of the love story. It's rarer.
And at the end of the day, the love story helped propel a man to be the head of creative. If you want to talk about real
Simple
life
as that.
and WWE, that's all.
Simple as that.
That's
Simple
it.
as that.
That's it. Roman Reigns gonna be the next head of creative because he was in the Shield? I don't think so.
No.
All right, with that.
Yeah, that's a great point. Damn, great point.
Yeah, that's a good way to end it.
That's how you get money.
All right, make sure, and for those in the chat, make sure y'all fill out the form I sent in the chat, letting us know who y'all think won the debate. But that was really good. Let's, Reg, what you want to go first?
Yeah. Damn, that's probably. We've had some great debates here on the family, man. I've judged a couple of great ones. And this one, this is up there for sure. Both of y'all had great main topics, great rebuttals, man. The rebuttals was crazy. And then the final points hit. The only thing, damn. Now, as far as a winner, because it can only be one. Damn, both had great points. And if we just talk about in totality every aspect of the wrestling business, not just on screen, and the again, just in totality of they debate, while I thought this was great on both ends, this was like Ali Frazier. I gotta go with team one, man. I go with team one.
Okay.
Yeah, team one.
This was a really good one. Like we already talked about. There was some stuff we had already covered. Like the Shield point was really good. How they all ended up getting over. Moxley ended up becoming the man. He became the face of the other companies. But the team once rebuttal to that, it was like since the Shield, who has gotten that over as a faction? Like, you can't think of nobody. The New Day, only two of them became WWE champions. The Judgment Day, that nobody likes Judgment Day now. So it's like that's the really like since the Shield, who has gotten over the way that they did. Like, even the bloodline, you can't say because it's like yeah, the Usos they main evented. They was at the tag team. That Jay singles push didn't come till after he was away from the bloodline, and that's kind of iffy. But like the mixed tag challenge that Cena and Nikki Bella versus Miz and Maurice, like that being a WrestleMania. Like, what's the last faction versus faction match that actually had a good story to it at WrestleMania? Because that who was it? It was the Street Profits from last year against some random. Who cares about that? I don't even remember who they faced at WrestleMania. So it was a good debate on both sides, but I think I'm gonna give it to Team One because they utilized all their time, like especially towards the end.
Final
They did
thing
with
cross
to really get their points across.
Yeah, final judgment. Final testament.
Final ass point proven.
Yeah. From the judges' end, that's our part, man. Again, this was not an easy decision to make because y'all rebuttals and them closer arguments went crazy again. But again, I gotta go with Team One, man. They used their time and they came from every angle, bro. They came from every angle, and I think they had the better argument.
Yeah, I gotta go with Team One. But it was some good points made by both sides. Evolution, they all had a really good benefit, but
the Shield was a modern one, but again, that was like over 10 years ago.
Yeah, but since that we haven't seen a faction get that over, so it's like
true.
But yeah, those were some good points.
Yeah.
No.
Great points.
Told niggas, man, no more 3-game losing streak for me. Fuck that. I had to get one, bro. I'm tired of fucking losing, bro. Told niggas, bro. I prepared for this one, bro. I'm sick of that bullshit. I wasn't letting y'all fuck me over.
I just made it home now. See, now I'm ready to cook for real. See, I've been handling my get ready for flight stuff this whole time.
His errands. You was running your errands, OG?
Yeah, I'm going to Cabo in like 4 hours.
Word.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, but like I said, man, that faction stuff is selfish, man. It's a selfish concept.
Yeah, I ain't never even thought about it that way. Yeah, that's
yeah. Because even look at why Seth left. Nigga, Seth, the Shield beat Evolution, and Seth still turned on him.
Right. Oh God, facts. Damn, that's so true. Damn.
What's good, Hockey Town?
Yeah, make sure y'all fill out the form. If y'all got any questions, leave them in the chat.
Trick.
Trick should. I think Ron will get more, bro.
I got a question for you guys. I got a question for everybody. Do you think that we can WWE can get this shit back together, bro, or you think it's just gonna continue to go down?
It's got to get worse before it get better, but I think it's gonna get better.
Really? You think it's gonna get
I
better?
heard the Rock's supposed to come in 2027. I don't know if
I
that's
think by mid to late 2026 it's gonna start picking up. Cause
Nah, I don't think so.
you don't think so?
Post WrestleMania, I don't think it's going to be that much drastic of a change to. And I was going to make a video about this. Basically, this isn't your grandfather's wrestling company no more. It's not even your father's wrestling company. This is not Attitude Era. This is not Ruthless Aggression. You got to take what you can get. Not like just wash the shit in his ass, but you can't have expectations that we're going to get Stone Cold Rock-esque type of niggas. It can't happen because they're not pushing niggas to be that. They want these niggas all to be regular while these old motherfuckers are still here. Then once the old motherfuckers go, maybe
now
who the fuck? Somebody said, Oba need 10 years. 10 years for what?
10 years.
I think Bubba Ray stupid ass said
he
that
need
shit.
like 10 months at the minimum.
Wild.
Like
10 years is too long. 10 years is too long. I would say
who the hell said that
shit?
I think Bubba Ray said that shit.
I would say 2-3 years. I wouldn't say 10.
We ain't worried about him.
Said that shit.
I thought these were fans. Yeah, that's crazy that he said that. But yeah, a lot of fans who think like that, y'all got brainwashed, bro. Y'all got brainwashed by the WWE system, bro.
I'm sorry though, but
we supposed to put titles on the young dudes.
To OG's point, if they really do get Rock in 2027, I think that's when it will finally.
You know
get
what's
better.
crazy? You know what's about to be a crazy fact? It may be only one in reality. It may be only one dude from the 90s born in the 90s to be WWE champ.
Facts.
Bray Wyatt. That is a crazy stat.
Fucking nasty.
You know how nuts that is?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nasty.
Bro, that shit crazy. I don't see how this is gonna pick up because at the end of the day, like we talked about earlier, you got to get certain people over. But a Rhea is a tag champion. That's not just Rhea, but any champion in general. What's the value of a championship if they're in the elimination chamber, even in the qualifying match? What story do you have to defend the championships?
And niggas was mad that Naomi and Sasha walked out. That they made some bullshit story that they didn't want to face. That's not why they walked out, because they wanted to defend the belts, but y'all had them facing the Raw and SmackDown Women's Champion. Y'all niggas are lying. Them niggas went on Unreal and lied and said they didn't want to face each other. Motherfucker, they wanted to defend the belts.
Because they actually have fucking brains.
87? Well, shit, ain't nobody.
That's even worse.
That's even worse.
No, I thought he was born in the 90s.
Been world champ.
I thought he was born in the 90s. He was born in 87.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Crazy. Well, nobody in the 90s has been world champ.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the fact. Yeah, it's the fact that you have a better chance at being a world champion than anybody. He was born like 2004, 2005.
Wow.
You said who?
Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Javon Evans got a better chance from the looks of it. Champ there before anybody else, and he won in the 2000s.
Oh no, I like it, but I see him for him first.
Yeah,
I got one for everybody, and we can just roll this around.
It's gonna take time.
So if we want to fix the booking, everybody, it's for everybody. Who would y'all book for the champion? We ain't gonna do all of them. Let's just do the WWE, real heavyweight, and for men and women. That's it. So who would y'all pick? What would satisfy y'all as the real heavyweight champion, WWE champion, and vice versa for the girls?
For WWE, I think it gotta be heels, bro, because we need faces. So it gotta be heels. We need faces on both sides desperately. So we only got one half in Drew, and the world champ gotta be Logan Paul. Simple.
Do the women first.
I'm with Reg on that, Logan. Yeah.
We might as well keep going with the men.
Fuck keep the dudes. I agree with Logan Paul.
For the men, I already made a video about it. I'm rocking with Drew now. I don't like where they going with it because I'm not trying to see him and Cody again. That's fucking stupid. But for the men, I definitely want to see Trick Williams get the WWE title. I fantasy book that. So I think if they follow my path, that'll be a great idea. for the world heavyweight title, yeah, I agree with Logan.
Yeah,
I would say Jacob Fatu too, for the one that for the other side.
Yeah, it gotta be heels, bro. For the most part, we need faces, bro. We need heel champions, bro.
Because I think Drew's a good enough heel for that to already get spinning.
And who is the world? Oh, it's CM Punk.
And for women,
CM Punk and Drew, those are the champions, right?
Women, it gotta be Jay, bro. And I don't want to see. And we spoke about this before. I don't want to see her and Bianca just because they black, bro. They gotta have a story, man. Jay could be the champion dead ass until everybody get healthy. She still beat them, and then Bianca come back and they got that story. That's an easy story right there. Hell, Naomi can come back and she's still champion type shit. So. Jay,
let me throw my dudes in there real quick. Before we go to the girls. My dudes,
go ahead,
I'm gonna say LA Knight World Heavyweight Championship. Not that I think, but I just want to kill the what if. Just like how Gunther, he beat Cena, now he's gonna be this ultra heel, and we see that kind of died down. So I want to see what the what if LA Knight. Like, let's say he gets the belt and that shit don't get over. All right, well, we can close that fucking chapter. We can close it because we can't what if it no more if we see it. You know what I'm saying? There's been plenty of times. There's been plenty of champions we ask for, and when we get them, we don't give a fuck. So I want to just kill that one. And then who else I just said for the Jacob Fatu for the other one? Let's build another main event star.
Okay. Yep. Okay. I like your LA Knight. The only
Logan Paul is the lineup for either of because Logan Paul needs to get it too. But I think eventually they're gonna give it to him anyway. If he stays with the company, he's eventually gonna get it. But LA Knight, it's like just give it to him real quick, just so he can see what this shit is. Let's just see what the fuck this shit is. Okay, it's super over. We fucked up. Okay, I told y'all niggas this shit wasn't gonna work. I want to see it fall through.
And think about this though. Look at Trick Williams though. Trick Williams.
Let Ricky go.
Ricky.
Yeah. So a lot of complaint we get is that a lot of world champions they over with the crowd like that. Someone who's been over for the last 3 to 4 years has been LA Knight. The fact that you can easily put the world heavyweight title on him, and the people will love it. By now, any other wrestler they would have got betrayed on and be like, okay, we tried. They're not gonna do nothing to you, so we just gonna let you die down. Basically, this man pops. So give LA Knight the world heavyweight title, and me, I'll do it because if you can get Anthony Vakir an amazing rookie year. You can do the same shit for Oba, and I feel like it'd be more impressive because that motherfucker is a threat. And as far as women go, Raquel improved because I keep saying this shit. People keep forgetting she was up there with Rhea and part of this big three of the face of Raw, SmackDown, NXT women's shit. She was a powerhouse, finally reaching her potential. So give her the world title, and that's only a matter of time. And the title, I like what they're doing. Jade is a perfect keep that. They just got to let her defend her shit more. You know what I mean? It's simple as that.
Let me add Oba. The reason why I want Oba to win. Oh, my bad. Go ahead. No, just one thing. The reason why I want Oba to win, but I feel like he already signed a contract. I already feel like I feel safe with him. I don't feel like they're gonna drop the ball on that. They could, but I'm just saying I'm not worried. From what I've seen, I'm not worried about him like I'm worried about LA Knight. So I know Oba Femi will get it. Even if he don't get it this year, he's gonna get it. So I'm not worried about him.
Can I ask y'all this? When do we?
I look at it a little differently.
Back in the mix.
Hold on, Sam.
My bad. Go ahead, Ricky.
Notice how the only face that we all agreed upon is LA Knight. Everybody else is heel.
Facts. But think about this. Think about Trick Williams, right? I think the reason why they don't push LA Knight because he got that old school style of promo, that Rock Stone Cold S style of promo. Trick Williams is a perfect mixture of LA Knight and Javon Evans. Javon Evans is not the best promo, but he relates to the young crowd. He doing the 6'7" shit. He blah blah blah. Trick Williams just said Sami Zayn smelled like 10 cans of shake that ass, and he still got the old school type of promo where this motherfucker he got a promo like he Teddy Long and shit. Trick Williams is the perfect combination of both. So if you got a problem with LA Knight, fuck it. Javon not ready, fuck it. Trick Williams right there. He could do both. Relate to the crowd, and he got the promo, so he might as well be the champion.
For the women again, I say Jade for sure. She can hold it as long as possible until Bianca come back and they make a fleshed out story for that. And for the women's world champ, I would go with I would go with Raquel, bro. Raquel, we need some mountains for the proverbial mountains for the women to climb, bro. Like Stephanie Raquel, she not a mountain to climb, bro, and she should be a hill. Like I said once before. So yeah,
Raquel is an easy one.
Raquel,
It's weird to see why they just won't do it. Like nigga, it's like y'all got her at the pool right there. Just let her jump in real quick. It's like why even book her this close just for nothing? Like
yeah.
it needs to be a payoff.
Well, when do we see Charlotte? When do we see Charlotte back in this mix?
For real.
I think that might be the WrestleMania.
It might be, but I think this I can go one more year without her being in the World Title Championship. I think she with the one card. I can go one more year without Charlotte. Well, again, the chances of her
it's time.
Ricky, it's so static for you.
I think I can go one more year.
Ricky, it's just static and Ricky.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't mind if fucking Bianca had another year out of the world title, to be honest. So let her recover and let Jade hold the title.
I'm with Reg on that. I'd rather see Bianca way out in the mix than Charlotte. I think Charlotte, we should probably see that at least around Money in the Bank, SummerSlam.
We gotta see that 16.
We gotta see that this year. We gotta see that this year.
This year, that's what I'm thinking. At least Money in the Bank time, SummerSlam time.
I don't know when.
Versus Jade, it writes itself.
Yeah.
Who would y'all book to win that match though?
Jade
it gotta be Charlotte, right?
Yeah.
Charlotte not losing 2 in a row, bro.
It gotta be Charlotte.
It
gotta be Charlotte.
Now she done lost to Rhea. She done lost to Tiffany, bro. She gotta be one of them.
3 in a row. Oh hell yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. She's been doing the honors, bro. We gotta be honest. She's been doing the favors.
Yeah, when the last time Charlotte won? Oscar, bro, I think.
No, she beat.
And I would have never even let Oscar do that.
Nah, she should have lost.
She beat Oscar.
She should have lost. Oscar
Charlotte beat Oscar and Rhea at WrestleMania. Because Charlotte and Rhea had
NXT shit don't count.
Right.
Yes, it do.
Yeah, that's
that match still happened. We not gonna act like it happened.
Yeah, I can't hear about it.
Y'all think shit sweet? You still
we
fuck
still here
good.
to say.
Y'all think shit sweet, but quiet as kept. As much as I didn't like Tiffany Stratton, at the end of the day, she got something that the rest of them don't got. She got balls, bro. She don't sit there and let them have her doing bullshit. She'll break kayfabe. She'll talk shit about Charlotte. At least somebody stepping up and saying something, bro. She came back, put that promo and said, if I say some shit, I'm going to do it. So I'm about to go win this shit. Tiffany Stratton could win the World Heavyweight Championship on Raw. I wouldn't care. I'm not going to lie. At least she actually got some balls, bro.
Yeah, you're right, Coach, because that back and forth for her and Charlotte, that's like the last great promo I remember with women.
She ain't back down. So hey,
I'm gonna be real. That's the last great back and forth I've seen when it came to women.
But for the women's world champions, that's so tough because they only building the same people. It's like obviously you got Jade now, so she knew. So obviously I want Jade to keep it for a little bit. But if Jade loses Charlotte, I'm not mad at it. It's just damn, she ain't really getting no defenses if that happened. That's why I'm kind of 50-50 on it. It's like
they only care about the days. They don't care about
now.
I see what they're doing because if she make it to there, that's damn near 200 days. So they can say, well, she had 200 days of champion, even though it's some bullshit.
Like I just wish she had some more defense.
But
then on the Raw side, it's like Raquel should have won it already. I don't know why you didn't let her win it. But if she take it off, Liv, I feel like it's gonna be too late. But it'll probably happen anyway.
Yeah.
So I still want Raquel to win the title, but it's like, damn. Why y'all gotta wait to have Liv winning when you could have just told the story with Raquel walking into Mania as champion? Like give
her a qualifying match, win the chamber, and make that bitch a triple threat. Fuck it, and then make your decision, make your choice. It's Liv or Raquel. Make your choice.
I got another question for y'all. Can we go back to the men real quick? Is Is Chris Jericho gonna show up or what?
Man,
I don't think so.
I don't want him to come back.
I've been seeing a bunch of
wrestling
shit hit my
capacity,
phone.
bro. He cooked at wrestling, bro. Let him come back as the
I don't
GM.
think-
You think he cooked, Reg? You think he's done?
Yeah.
Wow.
His last. What
Let
was,
him come back as
on,
GM, bro.
Come on,
Wait,
Reg.
Kyle, what was-
Come on, Reg.
Bandito, right? Was that his last match?
yeah, that was. I think that was his last.
Reg,
for
you really
Bandito.
think he's cooked? You think he's cooked?
Yeah, look
He
how he
can't do
looks,
15
bro.
minutes, Reg. He can't do 15 minutes.
I'm not. I ain't even just saying. I'm sure he could. He had no major injury in his career, but wrestling fans take anything, bro. Like, look at his body, bro. Look at. I hated seeing John Cena wrestle. I'm like, this thing.
Come on, Reg.
Like,
We've seen worse. We've seen worse.
But that don't mean we gotta set the bar that low.
Right.
Come
This shit look
on.
terrible. He look fucking.
Nah,
he look worse than
He can do the
Gunther,
job
bro.
for Gunther, bro. Let him come back and do the job for Gunther. That's not bad to me.
Right.
Yeah,
Let him come
nah,
back and do the job for Gunther, bro. That's the only
I
way
don't even
wanna
think,
see him
but damn, y'all think he's that bad? He only deserves one job?
No,
Yeah,
he not.
that's it.
No, the problem.
No,
not,
he could be the GM, but wrestling, no, I don't want to see him.
GM?
No,
Yeah.
the problem,
Wow.
he not bad. It's just
Yo,
I
OG,
don't-
you co-signing this? OG.
Chris Jericho not bad. I just don't want. I'm tired of all these old niggas wrestling. I just
That
your
is
last
bad.
match
Hold on,
is
what
the
happened?
first Bandito.
OG,
I'm
you
fine.
co-signing this?
OG, the only capacity, do you agree the only capacity Chris Jericho should be wrestling is taking a job to Gunther and that he cooks like visually?
You really think he's done, OG? Is he done?
Hell no, bro. He got too much nostalgia. People gonna love the fuck out of him when he come back.
That's what I'm saying. He could do 15 minutes with all these young dudes right now. All
See, the
these young
thing is, Chris Jericho
problem
know how to maximize his character. That's why he good everywhere he go. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm thinking.
Like the learning trade, people didn't like it at first, but it started getting over after a while.
Word, that
Yeah,
shit was cool.
he can still go. I'm not saying that, but I'm tired of all these old niggas wrestling. This the problem. It's too many old niggas. So we gonna bring back another.
Well, he
one?
don't need to be a
you-
top. He don't need to be the star of the company. I'm not expecting for him to.
Thank you, OG. Thank you. Like, if he come back, let's say he come back and he call out LA Knight for a WrestleMania match, y'all wouldn't like to
Hell
see that?
no.
Yo, that would be
That might get LA
that
Knight
would
over
be
though.
fire. If
LA Knight
LA
already
Knight
over.
That's what I'm thinking, OG.
that would be
Super over.
fire. Fire,
That's what I'm
fire,
thinking, OG.
fire,
A
fire.
good 15 minutes. Give him a good 10, 15.
What's the story?
Just the
What's the story
promos
of Jericho
alone,
and LA
Jericho
Knight?
versus LA Knight, bro, that's fire.
Yeah.
Let alone we don't know what version he gonna have, or he may just come up with a new version.
He might
Easy
just come in with
story.
something new.
Easy story. Jericho come back the same way he debuted against The Rock. LA in the ring, cutting a promo. I'm unchosen. Blah blah blah.
Exactly.
The
Yeah.
theme song hit. Jericho hit. Hey, this is so
Yeah,
familiar
that
to
shit
me.
will be-
I'm about to
bro,
call your
I-
bitch ass out like I did him. Easy.
Yeah. Yeah.
He is
Hell
taking up
yeah.
somebody's spot though. I will say
I'm not trying to
taking a
see
spot
that,
for somebody else though. I will
Yeah,
say
but
that.
he's gonna take someone's spot regardless. If he signs that contract, someone got to go. It is what it
That's
is.
exactly why they can't build the future.
We're trying to make money though.
Why the hell was that match happening?
But we trying to make money here though. We trying to make money.
I
That is some bullshit though. I will say by 2030, bro, Roman Reigns should not be headlining no fucking WrestleMania. CM Punk, bro. If we still dealing with the same niggas by then, we good.
50, bro.
Cut it out.
Bro. That's 4
Cut it
years
out.
from now, bro. Come on,
Bro, we
bro.
made
That
a
nigga
whole,
be
bro.
cool.
Ain't it crazy,
Dog, we
bro?
here to make money or we here to make friends,
No,
bro?
look
we here to
at
make
Sam.
money.
Real
Look, Sam
Sean.
sound
Fan
like a damn.
standpoint, we here to watch
Sam
the
sound
product.
like a damn shield.
Nah,
We don't
stop
watch the
it.
WWE, bro.
Stop it.
WWE had a whole era of wrestling dedicated to the young dudes, the new generation. This is the old nigga generation. The old niggas that barely drew wasn't the main draws during
Yeah,
their
but Reg,
generation.
Red, is it their fault that Roman is still bringing in them big bucks?
Yes,
It's not their fault.
yes it
Yes,
is.
it is. They
No,
haven't
it
built.
ain't.
Because they're
They-
not
they-
building the
it
next
is.
person. They
What
not
did they
building the
It
next
is.
person.
It's Roman
Bro,
fault,
Bro, his
bro.
skill set is better than 90% of the roster. It just
No,
is.
Sam.
So he
Sam,
telling
hold on.
so you telling
Hold
me
on,
It
Reg.
is what
so
it
you telling
is.
wait.
Hold on,
So Sam,
hold
so
on,
Sam,
what-
so you telling me, Sam, so you telling me he couldn't have lost to Cody night one and that would have been good for the bloodline?
Nah.
He had to make it. He had to make
win
it.
that.
He had to make it to 1,000 days for what?
Yeah, he did. He had to win that. So because the
Fred.
rematch was
For
sweeter.
a Candace milestone. Come on now.
Wait,
But
forget the
let's
rematch.
be honest.
Wait, hold on.
That whole setup with the Raw, with Cody, with Seth, that shit was fire. It brought them big money.
Okay, forget that. Brunson
It
Reed,
brought him big money.
Hold on. Brunson Reed pinned Roman Reigns. What did they do with that? They didn't do nothing. How you gonna build a new star if you're not capitalizing off that momentum? What's the point of him pinning Roman Reigns then?
They tried with that. They did try with that. But let's be real. Roman. When it comes to Roman helping another talent, he actually scores more than he takes the L.
But those
let's be real. No. Let's be real. Yeah, let's be real.
Who is he faced, bro?
Let's be real.
Got over, bro. Who?
What do you mean? He helped get Braun Strowman over. He helped get the Usos over. He helped get Sami Zayn over.
I'll give you Braun. I'm not giving you Usos, and I'm not giving you.
What? What do you mean?
I'm not giving you.
Bro, after their bloodline interaction, they were getting their best reactions. Let's keep it real.
The Usos helped Roman. If anything, the Usos is already over. The Usos was more consistently over than Roman was his entire first run.
When they were doing that bloodline storyline, they were getting their best pops and their best reactions, bro.
No, Jay got over as a singles guy because Jimmy was hurt at the time. As a tag team, they was doing their thing.
Facts.
And Sami Zayn when he was
Sami Zayn was doing his best work with Johnny Knoxville the year prior, bro. Hell no.
What? Man.
Yeah. He was. Yes, he was.
Yeah. That's probably Sammy's the best man.
Y'all gotta cut it out.
Yes.
No, we're not
the loudest pop.
Sami Zayn was in his prime. You know how many niggas they had to align with?
Bro. The loudest pop I ever heard that dude get was when he turned on Roman Reigns. I swear.
That was a loud pop, but yeah, he got a loud pop.
That's what you want. That's what you want.
But he's still a bitch.
Pops, bro. Pops are pops, bro.
You don't want pops? You don't want the crowd to be on their feet?
Pops are pops. Pops are pops, bro.
What's the goal of wrestling here? What's the goal here? Y'all sound
how
like
many championship matches does he lose? The nigga always loses. He don't get shit.
Yeah, but that's his role. It's okay. That's his role.
Oh shit, we just Chelsea Green this nigga. That's crazy.
Hey.
Yeah, Sami Zayn.
That's his role.
Sammy versus
that's his role.
Sammy Pete was Montreal. No, it wasn't, bro.
So why get over if you never gonna win? What's the point of getting over then?
Wait, hold on,
win.
Ricky.
Right, you supposed to be world champ, nigga.
Wait,
exactly.
Wait, Ricky, say something. Let Ricky say something. I don't know. He's trying to see if we can hear him.
Sami Zayn.
It's still
Y'all said Sami Zayn supposed to be world champ?
Yeah, leave and come back in.
Next year, probably.
You talking about me?
I think me personally, I think the time has passed. I think he should have beat Roman. If anybody, it's been several people. I think it's been several people that should have beaten Roman, and he was him getting the Saudi shit. I ain't rocking with that.
Yo, did y'all not hear Roman's latest interview?
Hell no, I don't watch this. I don't watch no wrestling interviews.
Man, see, that's the problem with y'all. That's the problem.
What he said?
He gave the WWE a chance to come up with some better shit than his bloodline.
Bro,
no, he didn't.
Wait.
And they still haven't come up with nothing else.
So he buried the company, and you fine with that?
Why did he bury the company?
Sam, so you telling me? Sam,
when's the last time Roman had the title?
Sam, I'm about to ask you. Sam, let me ask you. During that title reign, let me ask you. So Roman couldn't have lost to Jey Uso at SummerSlam?
Hell no.
Why not?
He
should have.
Roman couldn't have lost to Cody at night 39, WrestleMania 39. He could have lost to Sammy. He could have lost to Brock in the unification match.
No.
Bobby Lashley couldn't have been involved in that at all. And Bobby could have won. They could have kept the Hurt business intact. Like, please stop, bro.
The answer
they could have kept the Hurt business together, bro. They did so much to protect Roman and bro.
Because the bloodline was hot. Why you acting like the bloodline wasn't hot? It was hot.
No, bro. It was hot. No, the bloodline was not that damn hot, bro. It was hot.
The thing about how stupid the ending was for 39. All them niggas got ejected from ringside just for Solo to come back out. It was a good match, but that was dumb as hell.
Right. Yeah, I ain't like
I agree with you on that, Ed. The run-ins was dumb. The run-ins was definitely dumb. They should have just kept it clean from bell to bell.
So what's your explanation of Jey Uso not beating him? That's what the whole story
Because Jey Uso's not that good, bro. I've been
He
saying this
wasn't
for
Roman
years,
at
dog.
that time. I would
At that time, that was
He's
his
just not
best
that
work
good.
ever.
That was literally the Roman break.
2023
It was
was.
smoke and mirrors, bro. Y'all fell for the
Sam. Let me get wait.
y'all
Sam,
fell
hold
for the
on.
smoke and mirrors, dog.
Sam. You just said WWE about making money, but that's the route you're going. But
Yeah.
that's the route you're going. But you're not explaining as to why Jay shouldn't have won because
Jay don't make more money than Roman.
That's where the story started, and that's where Jay was his best. And
But
then
Jay don't make no. But Jay's not a better investment than Roman.
I don't think him beating Gunther made as much money as him beating Roman would have. I'm certain of that.
That's facts.
What?
Even
So
though
you think Jay Uso beating Gunther made more money than Jay Uso beating Roman could have?
Absolutely.
Jay,
Absolutely.
even
Because
Jay
at the
won,
time, at the time when he was dealing with Roman, he wasn't riding that heat wave as much. It was different.
Good. He would have been something better.
That
probably.
was good because it was working.
I think y'all are lying about this man right now. I think the yeet thing is
the
prime.
Yeet thing is what's killed him.
His prime. That's the best you can ever see.
No.
Yeet and
that's the best he got.
Yeet and drink killed him. Yeet and drink killed Jay Uso. Yeet and drink killed Jay Uso.
Yo, y'all really think you do? Real question. Y'all really look at that dude like a real main event dude? Are we serious?
Not no more.
In 2023.
But he was. Not no more.
No, I'm talking about ever.
We're not talking about right now.
Yes, he was.
No, I'm talking about even at the time. Y'all really
was
buying that?
Was.
Wow. Because he got over before the Yeet gimmick. When he broke away from the bloodline, that's when he got
over because of Roman. Roman gave him the smoke and mirrors. Yes.
The Usos had one of the longest tag team title reigns of all time.
It was
you said nobody put him. He said you just said Roman they put nobody over. Jay was one of them, and that was before the Yeet shit. You just proving our point. Jay was the dude.
No, I'm not proving your point.
I
said Roman scores more than he loses when it comes to over. That was my statement.
What was your statement?
I said Roman, when it comes to putting people over, Roman actually scores more than he loses. That's what I said. I didn't say he should have put Jay over. I didn't say he should. You know what I mean? He don't put everybody over.
How the fuck he getting other niggas over? He couldn't get himself over before he got Paul Heyman. What the fuck are we talking about? This nigga wasn't shit for 2020.
I don't even agree with that, bro. The blood
he was over.
That was, bro. If WWE,
he was over. He was over already. He wasn't mega over, but he was over.
But WWE would be so goated if they did every story with the bloodline. I've never seen a nigga that protected, bro. You know how many niggas they had to put in? They literally had to disband
can I ask you a question?
They literally had to disband the Hurt Business and give the bloodline their stories just to keep the line, bro. The bloodline is overrated as hell, bro. And you just said, and then Sam, you just said in the debate that the bloodline was a selfish ass.
It was selfish. But that was the best thing they got. That's the best thing they had. They had to hang on to that. It was the best thing they had.
That's fine, but why he had to have both?
There was not.
Why did he have to have both titles?
Again, to be real, they haven't came up with nothing better since. Are we lying?
Let me throw this at you. Roman Reigns won the Rumble in 2015. He got booed out of the building, even when The Rock was there. Jay Uso won the Royal Rumble last year. He didn't get booed out the building. He didn't get booed out the building when winning.
They didn't like that too. Don't.
He didn't get booed out the building.
No, people did like that.
You trying to be a politician, dog?
If they didn't like it, they didn't like it because of John Cena. That's the only reason why they wouldn't like it.
It had more
dislikes than likes. That's the only reason.
They didn't like either of them.
The bloodline could have still been red hot if he just stuck to the Universal Championship instead of fucking over other people from possibly getting the WWE Championship. If he would have got both of them shits, the bloodline still would have been what it was, bro. He didn't have to get both of them shits. You hindered developing all the other motherfuckers that could have became
That's
champion.
What I'm saying. Like, did that have to be a universal? Did that unification match have to happen, bro? Why? And if it did, why Bobby couldn't have been involved?
He made the Universal Championship better than the WWE Championship anyway. He said he didn't give a fuck about the WWE Championship. So they should have kept him over there, let them do their thing. You could have built somebody else out to be WWE Champion. And he could have lost to Cody Rhodes at 39 because then we would have had The Rock versus Roman. We would have got Rock versus Roman at 40 if he would have lost.
No,
Yes.
bro.
Yes.
Cody got more over from losing. Did he not?
No.
But we got robbed of a lifetime match.
No, he didn't.
Cody
No, he
wins,
didn't.
we
Yeah,
Because
he
did.
no,
did.
he
Cody
didn't.
got more over from losing.
No,
He
he
got more.
didn't.
He
No,
got
no,
more
he didn't.
sympathy, and he got more fans on his back crying about it.
No, he
from
didn't, bro.
losing.
Because it was so obvious. No, he didn't. Because it was so obvious. It was so obvious that he was gonna win the next year. The Rock being involved in any capacity, whether him being the final boss or him being the face, that's what added the juice to it. That
Yeah.
shit was. He was not as over because.
Nah,
only
you
one
lying,
wanted to see
Reg.
that shit.
You
No.
lying, Reg.
Cody
No,
wins.
he was
If
not
Cody
as
wins
over.
39, we
Everybody
get
saw
Rock
that
versus Roman.
Literally, right
Bruh,
after he lost
the
that
way they
39,
built that, the way in retrospect, that was supposed to be Cody and Roman and WrestleMania is supposed to be once in a lifetime. They made it twice in a lifetime, and that shit didn't hit until The Rock got into it. Come on now, no.
nah.
The Rock made that shit way better, bro. You can't even cap. Come on now.
Come
He
on.
did.
Yeah.
He made
I
that
don't
shit
know.
way better.
I think Rock actually made it a little worse, man. I
He
don't
made it
know.
better.
It wasn't hitting.
I
It was
don't
not
even know
hitting
what
it
y'all
all
mean, bro.
until it wasn't hitting it all until The Rock got involved. Literally, bro.
The story was
Rock.
They was about to have the same promos.
Don't get me wrong. Hold on. The whole tag team concept, I was fucking with that. I love that. But when him over the whole stuff he was doing with Cody Rhodes, man, I don't know, man. Because if you're not gonna get physical with Cody Rhodes, what was the point?
Now The Rock added to it that the whole tag team match was kind of stupid. Well,
That was hard. Nah, the tag team match.
I think the tag team match was the good part. That was
the
the good part.
Self-sacrificing himself for Cody, nigga, he beat you 3 times.
Yeah.
What?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But that was the good part, though.
But no, it was just get back at Roman. It was to get back at
I'm about to say he hate Roman like Roman hates CM Punk apparently.
He hate Roman.
That's what I'm saying. And
it's like
that was
sacrificing your body and you have a match the next day. That don't make sense.
That was the whole good part. But Rock whipping him with the belt in the ring, making him bleed. Why you doing all that if you're not gonna have a match with him? It was stupid.
No, I like
we ain't talking about that. We talking about the Roman WrestleMania 40 match. Not afterwards. We talking about the Roman WrestleMania 40 match as opposed to 39. 39 was when it was at its hottest. He just came from AEW. Again, that was once in a lifetime. Why wait the next year? Well, you could have just had Cody.
You wait the next year to make him chase.
He already chased.
He WrestleMania. So what's the point? Wait. So what's the point of Road to WrestleMania if you gotta wait to the next Road to WrestleMania to win?
Because that validated how boss level Roman was at the time, and then it gave Cody. Cody needed that sympathy. He did. He needed that sympathy.
What sympathy? He
did.
Last time we saw him, his whole chest was messed up. He beat Cody Rhodes in the Hell in a Cell. He had it. What are you talking about?
That was with Seth. That wasn't with Roman. That was with Seth.
He still beat him though. He still beat him with a torn pec. Now that makes sense.
But beating Roman is a whole nother world.
And
that's a whole nother world.
The Dusty Rhodes
that's a whole nother world right there.
And plus the Dusty Rhodes shit is flawed anyway. Dusty Rhodes wasn't even a WWE guy to get even close to the WWE Championship. So I ain't like that premise either. The whole premise was kind of stupid as well.
But if Roman lose, at least you get Roman Rock the next year. With Roman still being champion.
Yo, I don't even know why y'all believe. First of all, I don't even know why y'all believe that. We're not getting Roman Rock.
You get Roman Rock. You know why? Because Cody's not keeping the title the whole year. Roman's winning it back.
You wasn't gonna get the Roman Rock match around that time, regardless, bro. I'm telling you. Right
I feel like Roman Rock would have been non-title.
Yeah, that would have been good.
You wasn't gonna get it around that time, regardless. I'm telling you right now, you wasn't.
We literally got it until the fans fucked it up. We literally got it.
You wasn't gonna get that. They was lying to you, bro. They wasn't. They was lying to you, bro.
Nah, that wasn't no work, bro. Nah,
I'm telling you, they was lying to you. Rock was not doing that match. Rock in 2027 might do it because now they're offering him the highest payday any wrestler might ever get. Now he might actually do it.
They're not doing that.
I'm trying to see it now.
Yeah, but it don't take nothing for steroids to come back into play.
I swear to God, that was the only time, bro. The Cody WrestleMania 39, bro. That was the highest time I wanted to see him lose. I swear. That was the biggest time I wanted to see him lose. And when he won, I'm like, damn, that really just fucked me up. He really should have won that. Like, damn, that didn't
I for
really.
sure thought he was losing that shit, bro.
I was like, damn, that didn't
I
make
don't know
sense.
why.
Like, he just came all the way to
Roman,
he just
man.
came all the way to AEW to what, to lose? Like, so he got to pay his dues. Like, get the fuck out
Yeah,
of
hell
here.
yeah. Hell yeah.
So, but I thought it was about money, but now it's about dues.
It is about dudes. Hell yeah.
But I thought it was about money.
Because
it's about all of it. It's about all of it. Roman is the WWE guy. That's WWE's guy right there.
Oh my
you know what I'm saying? Like, they're not gonna let you just
on.
come in right away and beat that dude. No.
Wait, hold on.
No.
Think about this, Red. You just made a good point. Think about
and
this.
then now that Roman beat him, okay, now you're an even bigger baby face because now fans are like, nah, he's not gonna lose twice. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it worked.
But wait, hold on.
It worked. It did work.
Wait, think about this though. Look, Cody and Jade. Obviously, Cody he came back, but they came from AEW to the main roster. They had to wait. All the niggas that went to NXT won fast as hell.
True.
All the AEW people in NXT won fast as hell to win their championships. That's so funny.
Cody was the sacrificial lamb, bro. AEW.
Word, definitely was. He definitely was.
Somebody got to be.
He put all his homies on after that.
She had to beat Tiffany with what, one leg? I'm like,
it's just like WCW back in the day. Whenever somebody came from WCW back in the day, they always made them lose first. You feel me?
That shit is stupid, bro. That shit is dated, bro. I don't like that approach, bro. That don't make sense to the fucking show. Like,
it makes perfect sense.
No, it doesn't.
We gotta let you guys know that you're down there and we're up here.
Can y'all hear me now? Or am I still?
Who is them?
That's how the WWE looks at it. They're gonna let you know we're up here and y'all down here.
But he's a part of Cody started. You put him in the main event with Roman, so
where did Cody start at?
I'm gonna say Cody is a WWE guy anyway.
Hell no, you can't say that. You can't say that when he started it. He's the one that helped start it.
Y'all can hear me now.
Yeah, we can hear you
now.
He's the one that helped start AEW. He jump started it.
So
they don't matter. Did he not have a match with Mysterio at WrestleMania?
Beginning.
Hold on.
Beginning was in WWE.
We can hear you.
Well, yeah.
I want to add this. But I want to add this. When Ric Flair left WCW back, correct me if I'm wrong, wasn't like his first big match back in the Royal Rumble where he won the title?
That wasn't his first.
So like,
that wasn't the
there
first
has been
one, yeah, but he did do that.
Guys who left.
No, he did do that. He definitely did that.
He did because Ric Flair was hot, bro.
Yeah, and that was after.
Man knew, bro. Ric Flair.
Cody was also hot.
See, my gotta happen ASAP. Like, come on now. I'm glad you, Ricky. I'm glad you.
Here's my thing.
But hold on though. Let's fill in all the context though. Let's fill in all the context. Ric Flair won that Royal Rumble, and then went on to do what? To lose to Macho Man, if I'm not mistaken, right?
What does that mean? What are you saying? That wasn't Ricky's point.
Right.
What do you mean that wasn't Ricky?
That wasn't his point. His point was.
Listen, this is my point. This is my point.
Wait. Mm-hmm. Before you interrupt me, I'm about to tell you Ricky's point. Ricky's point was Ric Flair was hot coming from NWA/WCW, and Vince McMahon knew that as the hottest heel. He knew that he was smart enough to put the title on him. That was his point.
Yeah, of course. He's gonna. So
what's the difference between that and putting the title on?
Of course, he's gonna get it eventually. Of course,
he got it fairly quickly. He got it coming. He got it into his first. Wait. And Ricky, I'm even.
But here's my question.
Wait. Even Ricky, to add further to your point, Ricky, he was the champ coming into his first WrestleMania.
But hold on, here's my question though, Reg. Let's not lose the context of what we're talking about though. If Hulk Hogan was champion at the time Ric Flair was doing all that, you think he would have still got it?
Hehogan was literally not the champ at the time.
He wasn't the champ. That's what I'm
saying. If he was,
they was.
If he
did
was.
You not? Wait. Did you not hear about the rumors that they was trying to make Hogan versus Flair? Flair was the heel champion.
And why do you think it didn't happen?
We knew.
But why do you think it didn't? Why do you think it didn't happen? Because Ric Flair, there's no way in hell Ric Flair was gonna beat Hulk Hogan. Hell no.
That's why they put the title on him. Hogan wasn't even around at the time. Hogan wasn't even around at the time. That's why they put the title on Flair.
Hogan wasn't around in the company at that time. Come
92.
on, Red.
Hogan did not have a match.
Hogan didn't leave till 93.
Hogan didn't have a match at WrestleMania 8. Hogan did not have a match. He did not wrestle.
But he was part of the company. He was part of the company, and they could have.
And he was supposed to face Flair, bro. Those are common rumors.
But that's Reg. That's what I'm asking you though. If now let's take it hypothetical now. If he wasn't gone on a hiatus at that time, and he was the champion holder at that time, do you think Ric Flair still gets it quick like that?
That's too many, bro. That's too many what ifs. We gotta say
don't do that because the equivalent I'm making is Hogan and Roman. Hogan and Roman. That's the equivalent I'm making right now.
All right,
they were getting the same type of treatment.
But Hogan wasn't.
They were getting the same
Hogan literally wasn't. Hogan wasn't on the show. He faced Macho Man, bro.
But that's why I'm asking you. That's why I'm asking you.
But Hogan wasn't there though. Hogan wasn't.
You gotta answer me though, Reg. Don't do that, dog.
He wouldn't have beat him. He wouldn't have beat him.
No,
that's what I'm saying. You gotta answer me
anyway.
Though, Reg. Don't do that. Don't do that, dog. You gotta answer me. If Hogan,
no, but it didn't happen anyway.
On the roster, Ric Flair is not beating that man.
No, he probably not. But it didn't happen anyway. So.
It didn't. You're right.
We can only talk about what happened.
The point. The point
you
was.
Did. You're right. But that's my whole. That's my whole validation to. That's my whole validation.
Sam. The initial point was that Ric Flair was hot enough to get the belt. What's the difference between that and Cody?
Because there's no Hogan in the way.
But so
that's the whole reason why I brought that up.
So you're admitting that Cody was hot enough to beat Roman, right? If there's no Hogan.
That's what I'm saying, because Roman is the equivalent of Hogan in this scenario.
But you just said there wasn't a Hogan.
Hell no.
Yes.
You just said
at that time
that there wasn't a Hogan.
Roman is the equivalent of Hogan at this time. At this
Hell
time.
No. Hell no.
What do you mean? Hell no? He held the title for like 3-4 years.
Oh,
hold on.
He ain't do Hogan.
And again, that was the most inorganic. That was the most inorganic title reign, bro.
How?
Hold on. Wait.
Bro, for one, it was in the middle. For one, it was in the middle of a pandemic. Two, again, we just mentioned, you yourself just mentioned how it was the more selfish factions. Because
I agree.
And why was he in the faction if he was the heel? Right. And this again, this not 1970 or even the early 80s when Hogan was champ. He's not over enough. It was an orchestrated can.
Nah, he was over. See that's where you lying, Reg.
You just justified yourself.
That's where you lying.
Hit 1,000 days. It was canned.
He was over though, Reg. Reg, you can't do the man like that, dog. He was over, bro.
Hey, y'all gotta slide, yo.
You can't do him like that, bro. You cannot do that man like that, bro. Roman was over like fish grease. Roman was over like fish grease as soon as he got with Paul Heyman. Fish grease.
I want to add this though.
You muted, Eugene.
I want to add this.
We can't hear you, Eugene.
Eugene, we can't hear you.
Can I add this real quick?
Eugene, you muted, bro. You muted, bro.
I'm trying to hear you.
Eugene, you muted. You muted.
I think it was count.
Y'all can hear me now?
Go ahead, Ricky. Go ahead.
Yeah, we get you now. But go ahead, Ricky. Hold on. Let Ricky go though.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying I think it was Couch said it right before he left. We going to talk about what did happen. You said it was the right call, Cody not winning the first time at 39. I think it's the wrong call because what ended up happening with Roman's title reign, it was just another year of the same shit, making one appearance a month ago. We ain't really got shit. Yeah, we got that big moment at 40 with, Rock whole fucking year.
That's what I'm going to ask you. Was it worth it?
Cody doing side quests, like, honestly,
but
as much
Ricky,
the moment was good,
Ricky, that's the thing though right there though, Ricky. But Ricky, that's the thing though right there. I think it was worth the wait. It was worth the wait. It was worth the wait. Nah, it was worth the wait. because they
Okay,
couldn't.
wait.
If they didn't let Roman keep the title, if they didn't let Roman keep that title all the way to 40, we wouldn't have got a better scenario at 40. What better thing were they gonna put on?
But my thing is this though. You gotta keep this in mind. Roman ain't did shit that whole year and stuck doing a feud with Brock Lesnar, where to this day we don't know why Brock and Cody. It ain't no sense for Jay and Cody to win the tag just to lose it 2 weeks later. Like it really was more of a waste of time. As a matter of fact, the reports came out saying, huh?
I was gonna say they did that just to progress the Jimmy and Jay feud, which was stupid. Like they ain't had to win the tag.
No, it was it's true. That was stupid.
Right.
It was definitely
like
stupid.
that was dumb. And matter of fact, the reports came out saying that Heyman and Roman convinced Vince to let them retain at Mania so it could benefit Solo and all these guys. The fuck does Solo benefit from? He had a match with Cena and his career has never been the same after that. Not in a good way. It really was just a waste of time. Yeah, we got a good moment. But again, who could have easily done that moment by itself? And also, if we want to talk about how good the moment was, you said there was no better out. But keep in mind, although we like the Undertaker shit, people, and honestly, as much as I like that dong, if I would have heard that glass shatter, I think people would have popped way more. So we could have had a way better ending. So it really
but
was
now, but now
a waste of time. There was no reason for
but now y'all trying to blame Roman for
good
stuff
point.
he ain't even.
Good point, Ricky. Good point.
Y'all trying to blame Roman for stuff he ain't even responsible for. That's not right.
If the match was if the second match was so hot, why did it take if the second match was so hot in the first and the greater opportunity? Why did it take? Look at all the interference from the first one. Those are all current guys involved with the story at the time. It took so many legends and 40, even a Rock teasing that he was gonna get involved. It took all of that, man. Like,
but that's because of Rock, though. That wasn't because of Roman.
I was there. No,
that was because of all that interference and shit. Was because of the final boss.
No,
it wasn't because of Roman.
All that interest. None of that would have happened if it was just Roman Cody 2 straight up, bro.
But that's what it was supposed to be. But then the final boss is the reason why all those people got involved.
The final boss is the reason for all this shit derailing. We could have had Roman versus The Rock at WrestleMania 36. We could have had it at 37.
Sam, I'm asking you. Sam, I'm asking you. I'm asking you. So you're saying that so The Rock, he's the reason for all of this happening?
I'm talking about for all the running and all the interference and all that.
Yes. So my question is,
that was Rock's fault.
What would have happened if it was just Roman Cody 2 without all of this?
We would have got a spectacular A+ match, and they would have sent us home.
And guess what? That shit wouldn't have hit it all. Okay.
It would have hit. No,
everybody.
It would have hit.
What was the interest? So what would have been the interest? Him just winning the title we knew he was gonna win the second time?
What you mean? Like what's wrong with
everybody knew? Everybody, I'm meaning, what is the interest as opposed to what was done? Because everybody knew he would have won. So what would have been the story in between that outside of it being a good match?
Yeah, but you saying everybody, Reg, you can't expect every fan to have like our knowledge level and our interest level in the way we look at things. That's number one, Reg.
They should.
That's number one.
They should.
Not every fan is educated like us. So there was some fans out there who still believe Roman would still go on with that title.
For what? He already did he did everything he needed to do with the belt.
He didn't even need the belt.
He did, but with the Rock element now.
But that's the thing. That's the key word right there. The Rock. Had The Rock just showed up at WrestleMania 39, you could have had two main events. Man. Night 1 would have been Rock versus Roman for the Universal. Night 2 would have been Cody versus Roman.
Facts.
He could have then lost to Cody. He would have retained the Universal, get the 1,000 days with the Universal. Cody gets the WWE. Everybody's sweet. And then you can form the belts together again. get the undisputed belt, and then make the world heavyweight. But guess what? The Rock didn't want to show up to work at WrestleMania 39, so it fucked everything. This nigga has been fucking the show since WrestleMania 36. We could have had Roman versus Rock at Mania 36.
Hold on, wait a minute. We got premises so incorrect. The Rock, for one, he don't work for WWE. It was conversations that never happened. So 39 wasn't supposed to happen anyway. The favor that they were supposed to return back for him doing everything leading up to WrestleMania 40 was giving him a match. He was contracted, but he was not contracted to wrestle. So when he did, after he did that, he was supposed to get a match with Roman. They didn't do that.
This is why you shouldn't bank on a nigga that's 50. Because we have sat here since Mania 36 waiting for this fucking match.
Not just that, you shouldn't bank on a dude who's been lying to you for 20 years.
And I haven't. I've not liked this nigga since 04. I don't bank on that nigga. Fuck
That's what I'm saying.
You done fucked the Fast and the Furious saga. He's the reason why Hollywood is in the shitter that it's in. He's the reason why wrestling is in the shitter that it's in. Why the fuck do I care about this nigga?
No, I completely disagree with that.
Ever since Expendables came out and he saw Stone Cold get that fucking reaction, he went to Fast Five and said, I could do the same thing. He fucked Hollywood.
I'm asking you again.
He got fucked over because of this nigga.
Eugene, just like I asked Sam, what would have Roman Cody 2, what interest would have drew the fans into
it? Wouldn't have been.
I didn't even ask the question. What interest would a Roman Cody 2 drew outside of what they actually did? Cause I don't want to hear no match. What would have the story have been? Because we already knew Cody was winning the second match.
But that's the thing, Reg.
I'm asking
you. Keep speaking for the people,
I'm asking Eugene. I'm asking Eugene now.
You can't keep speaking for the people like that, though, Reg. I
personally think that if The Rock was contracted for 39 and wasn't just a favor, and you actually have Cody win, there's no reason to do a sequel. The sequel, just like in the sense of Rock versus Cena, it shouldn't be a sequel. Make a triple threat. At WrestleMania 29, we should have had a triple threat with CM Punk. At WrestleMania 40, I believe it should have been a triple threat. And even though I hate the freaky jock, put Brock Lesnar in that match. Brock, Cody, and Roman, that is one of the biggest matches you can drop at that point for WrestleMania 40. Niggas would have bought that. Because now if Cody wins that match, you beat the two biggest and strongest niggas of the last 10 years.
But that don't even make sense though in
kayfabe.
Wait, hey Eugene, that don't make sense in kayfabe though, because he already faced Brock at SummerSlam.
That's the thing. Look, remember what I'm saying. If Cody won at 39, the next pillar would then be Brock Lesnar, right? Have Brock beat him. So now Brock is champ. That's how you get that segment. Because now it's going to be a triple threat.
Here's why you're not doing that, though, Eugene.
Doing a sequel, nobody cares for sequels unless it's a movie. Wrestling, unless it's right after, no one cares.
But this is the thing y'all gotta think about,
How's that Rock's fault though?
But hold on. Here's what y'all gotta think about. Y'all keep saying let's beat Roman at 39. Here's the problem with that. The bloodline doesn't move on if you do that. The bloodline was the hottest storyline they had on their television. They was not coming up with nothing better than that, and they still have it.
So wait, I'm confused. If the bloodline was the hottest story, you could have just continued it without him having the belt.
Nah, you can't.
Yeah,
you can't because it's not the same. It's not the same.
How? So the belt makes Roman. The belt makes Roman.
It's not about the belt making Roman. It's about at that time him having the belt. It gave him like the superpower image that the
man makes the belt, not the other way around.
If he lost, it would have added to the story because that means
all three. If the bloodline was so good, if the bloodline was so good, why couldn't they carry the show without the belt? That seems like a simple.
Nope. The belt is what made everything more interesting because again,
let me ask you this.
The whole concept is them protecting him to have the belt.
Wait, so I'm asking you this, Sam.
What is the family protecting if he don't have the belt? What do they protect?
Exactly. That's the story.
How's that a story?
Where you go without the belt?
What is that?
Where's your mental at? That's the story right there.
That's the story.
If you're really that nigga, then We literally just saw.
We literally just saw WWE fail at trying this story after he lost at 40. The nigga was gone for 6 months and didn't say anything, and then he came over to Ula Father. That's not the story. What you just asked was the story.
Nah, that's not.
Wait, how the fuck you? Wait, Sam. How are you gonna ask the question then deny the answer? That's the story. What you just asked.
Well, I asked the question because it would have still looked confusing on television if he didn't have the belt.
It would have.
It would have looked real confusing
on television. So wait. So let me ask you this.
Now it's like,
wait.
why we even listening to you? Why we following you?
So what's more confusing? What's more confusing? Fighting over if who is the real leader if you don't got the title or the Ula follow?
I think. Listen. I think all of that stuff afterwards was dumb. I'm with you on that.
So
I'm with you on that. But we're talking about at the time when he had the belt. We're not talking about after. After we all know.
No, your point was that the bloodline couldn't survive without the belt. Yes,
they couldn't.
That was the story there.
I don't think they could. They couldn't.
They couldn't survive without the belt.
They could not have survived without that belt. No. Because now you looking at Roman like, why am I even listening to you? Why you
That's the story, bro.
And that's
why
the story,
you
because you're not the big dog no more.
Bro, and guess what they could have did, bro? And they didn't even have to make simple changes. That's the story, bro. I swear to God, if
I don't
Roman
think that's
came
a good
out
story.
on that Friday night, if Roman came out on that Friday night, not even Monday, if he came on that Friday night and was in that same spot that Solo was, and the Usos was out there, and the Usos was questioning why you the champ, and then the Tongans took them out. If Roman had a new updated bloodline, I swear to God, that would have worked. You can't tell me that wouldn't have worked.
I don't think it would have, Reg.
How?
I'm gonna be real. I'm on the other side on that one. I don't think that's working.
How?
I really do not think that's working.
How?
Because the belt is what gave Roman the authority. That's what had him with the iron fist right there. That belt, having both those belts.
If he drops the belt,
that was it right there. Like
had he dropped the belt and he's not seen until SummerSlam like he did in real life. Like let's say we going off of WrestleMania 40, right? Just have it similar to Solo, where Solo is sitting there like, yo, he couldn't get the job done, so I'm stepping up in his place.
And now, I'm gonna be real. I think y'all giving Solo too much credit. I don't even think Solo's good enough to be in that type of situation.
He wasn't booked
properly enough.
From what he did, he was good.
I don't think he's good enough to be in that situation. I think y'all giving him too much credit.
I don't think he's the issue there. I think putting Jacob next to him ruined it because you could see with your eyes who was the guy. Now, had they chose Hikuleo for that spot last year, it'd have made more sense. I can believably see Solo as the boss in that group.
I would have put, like I just said, how I would have put the Tongas with Solo and Roman after he would have lost. I would have put Jacob Fatu with the Usos after they got turned on.
Exactly.
That's a way better story. Then you can do that. Then Roman can still go for the title, and they can win, and the new bloodline can help him get the title back.
I see where you coming from, Reg. Like I said, I see where you coming from. I'm just trying to look at it at the time. At the time, he had those belts, and the fact that he would have those belts disappear, be not on TV like that. I think all of that added to his heel factor. You know what I'm saying? So making him lose right away at 39, I don't know. Like it was the biggest news in the world when Cody Rhodes lost. That's all everybody could talk about.
That's why we needed Rock there, because if The Rock was there,
that's all everybody was
Night
talking about.
One's news would be Roman beating Rock, and Night Two's news would have been Cody beating Roman. That's the biggest news cycle. 2 straight nights, Roman main evented. He would have the most main events in history. Then on top of that, you beat The Rock, so you slayed your cousin, but you lost to Cody. Now we know eventually you want your lick back with Cody. But it all entailed that The Rock would play ball. The Rock didn't play ball.
Rock didn't play ball.
Everything.
That's why I'm with you, Eugene. That's why I'm with you.
Because had The Rock played ball and Cody wins the belt and people feel like they're getting stale of it, boom, now you inject Brock into it.
And
Brock is now champ because remember, Brock couldn't go for it as long as Roman was champ. Now that Roman is no longer champ, I can go for the belt again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
and that's why
the
I'm with
whole
you.
deal, but y'all omitting that Cody was never a part of the. Y'all omitting the fact that Cody was never a part of the Rock deal. It was Rock Roman. That was
No,
part
what I'm
Cody.
saying
Wait.
is once
No,
the Rock
y'all
didn't come,
love to
because
omit that.
remember,
Wait a minute. That's the main point. Cody was never involved in the Rock's deal. So
no, this is
if
what I'm
he
trying to
doesn't want
say.
to lose to
What fucked
Cody,
the storyline up is when they made the
how? Wait,
semantics
Cody
on
was
the
never
title.
part of the
Cause
story.
Peep, hear me out.
Hold
When Sammy
on.
first got that #1
Hold on.
opportunity for the
Cody
title,
was
it was for
never.
the Universal, not the WWE. Then they merged it to the WWE Universal for both. Had you did the separate belts, because like the Usos was defending
Right.
separately, the SmackDown tag team and the
Yeah, in the
Raw tag team.
WWE, yeah.
If you separate the belts, right, and have Cody only go after the WWE belt, Roman would still
But
have the
they
thousand with
never
the
did that.
Universal.
They
Once they
unified it.
sat there and said Cody was going for both belts,
Wait,
you
for
were
what?
not gonna give him both
Hold
belts.
on,
That's true. That's
but
true.
wait. Eugene, hold on. They unified the titles years before though, so we can't even say that.
No,
And then, wait.
he was a double champion. It technically wasn't unified.
Wait. We have to acknowledge the fact that the titles were unified years prior, and the fact that Cody Rhodes wasn't a part of this story until he came back. The ultimate goal for this was Rock Roman. He had nothing to do with this at all to begin with.
I'm hearing
That
what you're
wasn't the
saying, Reg. That's not what I'm
ultimate
getting at.
goal,
What I'm
Reg.
saying is
Reg,
the
Yes,
Reg,
he
belts technically
was.
weren't
Reg,
unified
that
at the
wasn't the
point.
ultimate goal
Because if
because
you
they
go back
already
to
knew
that
they weren't going to
timeline,
get
the
Rock.
Usos defended the SmackDown tag team belts and the Raw tag team belts separately. They didn't always defend them at the same time. By that same logic, you could do that with the world belts. They weren't
They could have.
unified. They
They
didn't
could
become
have.
unified until the following year when we got the
Yeah.
But they
new belt.
promoted it,
So
and
what
Yeah.
I'm saying is Cody's only goal
and
was
what
the
you saying,
WWE Championship, not the Universal.
Yeah. I think Eugene's point makes more sense. It should have been two main events: Rock Roman, Rock Cody,
hey,
and then
Hockey Town, you
Roman
just made
Cody.
my point. Hockey Town
That's
just made my point. They unified it. They unified it twice, bro. They even unified it to make it the WWE Championship, bro. So it happened. What you said happened, bro.
hold on.
It
When
happened.
But hey, let's wrap it up here so we can end this live. So go ahead, plug y'all stuff before we get off.
Thanks, man.
Follow
yeah,
Glad to be a judge once again. The return to YouTube is coming soon. Thank you for joining the family today.
Who going next?
go ahead, Eugene. Go ahead.
Yeah,
But
go ahead.
YouTube coming soon. Currently on IG at sgn.eug. I'm about to make a new Instagram called Wrestling Rewrite or Fantasy Booking. I'll double check which one I end up making. But right now it's sgn.eug.
All right, I'm right. And y'all already know me, man. The troublemaker, Sam, wrestling with things. I had to come on a solo mission, but the big bro Dave is always still looming around, coming around, and we're gonna keep collabing. We're gonna keep causing trouble, man. This is the fun stuff. This is the conversations I love having fun with because again, it could be. It's like kind of like Marvel, multiverse. There's so many different, directions that things could have taken, and it could have taken. So that's what makes things fun, man.
Absolutely.
Yep. You already know what to do. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, share for others to see. Go back and watch if y'all missed the debate. I know a few of y'all came in late, so make sure y'all watch it from the beginning. And yeah, I have probably have some all-star content out tomorrow, probably. But yeah, that's gonna end it. Peace out, y'all.
Peace.
Yeah, Ed, don't be